What's up? What's up? What's up? Leo, bird section. What's going on?
Oh,
What's up, bro? How's it going? How's it going?
oh, you know what, man? It's been this has been I said this before, and I'm starting to believe it's being confirmed every day. This is
Mhm.
probably one of the most interesting off seasons ever, and we're still less than a month into the off season.
Yeah, we
You know what
we
I'm
still
saying?
got a lot to go.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when you look at who's being linked to who and how, and even with
Mhm.
other fan bases, you know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see what happens with the Raiders, what they're going to do with Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Of course, you got to mention the Cowboys and this whole way of thinking about Jerry moving different, you know what I'm saying? Things being different, you
Yeah,
know, are they? Like that type of thing, like if, do you really trust what's going on, what you see,
it's
uh,
it's all it's all just smoke and mirrors right now. Just smoke and mirrors. Everybody just talking. That's why I kind of wanted us to get on here because the combine starts on the 23rd. So with that coming, we're gonna be hearing a lot. Everybody's gonna be saying they heard rumors of this, heard rumors of that. So that's why I said let's get on here and like just kind of
mhm,
solidify everything before
mhm,
all starts. Before it starts, let's just go through it and just talk about everything we've heard, we've seen. We had Saquon Barkley have an interview talking about the new OC. We had Jahan Dotson
yeah,
talk about Jalen Hurts and his leadership. We just been hearing a lot of people coming out. Then Lane Johnson coming back, Landon Dickerson possibly coming back,
mhm.
um, and then we all know about the Phillips. Are we getting back Reed Blankenship? Are we getting back N'Kobe Dean? Like, is all these pieces coming back? What we really doing? But
Mhm.
I kind of just want to start off with the Jahan Dotson part. Did you happen to see that interview?
Saying how he like flourished as a leader and whatnot.
Correct.
The way he was coming into his own.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when I was listening to that, and actually, let's go into these chats real quick before we dive into that.
Yeah, because I just
We
saw
got,
something that said we signed Nolan Smith to a 3-year deal.
I did not see that.
Yeah, that I like Logan Motorsports just reported that to me. He was like,
Let's,
"Yo, we just signed we signed Nolan Smith to a 3-year deal." Look in the chat.
let's see. We signed Nolan to a 3-year deal. I
Yep,
know
at
the only
9:05.
deal the only deal that I heard that got made was the Williams pickup from the Cowboys. That's the only deal that
The
I
3-year,
yeah,
$24
yeah,
million deal. I think
yeah.
16 of it was guaranteed. Yep,
That's the
yep.
only deal that I've heard of. Logan, if you can pull that up and send us the link to that, we greatly appreciate that because that'll be news to us. But yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. What coming back to the Jahan Dotson deal?
Mhm.
What'd you get from that from his conversation on Jalen's leadership?
Well, you know what? And understand something. He's coming out of his rookie deal. You see what I'm saying? So this is and mind you, he was a first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? So that
Mm-hmm.
means he's been in the league 4 or 5 years now at this point. You know what I mean? And that being said, his perspective is coming from having come from Washington to here. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um, it's interesting where all this is like his perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because he's someone who's coming from, having been on his rookie deal in another organization, seeing, how that organization was run from the top down, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And seeing how they changed things and then they got rid of him and sent him here. So it's definitely something to you should pay credence to. But it also flies in the face of the fucked up things that people have been saying about Jalen Hurts too.
Mm-hmm.
It's counter to all of the stuff that you know, other fans would have you think that he, I promise you, the way Jalen Hurts is talked about, you know what I'm saying? It's and then you hear what players who are actually in the locker room are saying. It's why I think the way that I think. And I just want to also point out, because I just saw that too, that Vikings wide receiver Rondell Moore has passed away.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's
Yeah,
tragic.
yeah,
25.
huh?
At the age of 25.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like what was the what were the circumstances behind his passing?
mm,
Uh he signed a 1-year deal with the Vikings in March of 2025. He suffered a season-ending knee injury in the preseason opener against the Texans. You know, you know, uh, yeah, in a such a statement released on Saturday night. Yeah, so yeah, very, very sad news, and
yeah, definitely.
prayers up to prayers up to his family tonight. My God, they the things that they must be going through right now. They're processing this, everything right now as we speak.
And the public gets it too, on top of that. So,
So
yeah.
thank you, Snapback Jug. You know what I'm saying, for bringing that to us too. Yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. That's real
Yeah.
sad.
So real quick, shout out to Logan Motorsports who's in the building. Rocco Manucci is in the building. Shardy McFroggy is in the building. So is Snapback Jug is in the building. Art McQueen is in
What's
the
up,
building. What up, Art? You know what I'm
What's
saying?
going on, bro?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, it all flies in the face of the things that we've been hearing that other people, and that's why I said I'm not allowing people from other fan bases anymore to dictate where our focus should be when it comes to this team or this quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting to see, like, where's all this hate coming from? Like, where did they what did Jalen Hurts do that was so bad that you have folks out there who will shit on his name just to be doing it, you know what I'm saying? And literally make up things that don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? And I said this on another podcast, like, I've asked people, can you just give me one fact? Like, give me a fact, you know what I'm saying? And someone said he can't read defenses. Who told you that? Like,
And how long ago did you hear that?
Yeah, who told you that? That's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, I listened to what did Wink Martindale say about him? What has Peyton Manning said about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at what has Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones said about Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this ain't coming from like Eagle lovers or anything like that. What did Joe Theismann say about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are subject matter experts, people who have played in the league, people who have played at a very high level. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady thinks the world of him. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, bruh, Michael Jordan is in his ear, and you can tell that Michael Jordan is in his ear because you know why? Jalen Hurts is wearing the hoop earring and he's wearing the beret, and he's looking like Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what what exactly are we doing? I mean, the man was just voted a Super Bowl MVP legend, and and the question that like we've been to the playoffs every year since he's been a starter. We have not missed the playoffs. Even when we had the collapse, we still made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He's taken us to 2 NFC championship games in 6 years. We won 2 of them. We went to 2 Super Bowls. He won 1 of them. He statistically played better than the opposite quarterback in both Super Bowls. He became a Super Bowl MVP when he won one. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that you're not sure we should sign him again?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
it's
kind
like,
of look at it. I'll just look at it as at the end of the day, he got drafted second round, and as much as people don't want to admit it, where you get drafted and the round that you got drafted in tells a lot about what people think. People had their mind set on him that Alabama game, that Alabama championship game with Tua. Like people had their mind set up on him, and he's changed the narrative, and he still keeps winning. And people just don't like people that they expect low. They at the end of the day, he overachieved everything that everybody expected him to do, and he's still young, still keep going, and still progressing. So his ceiling's even higher. That's the thing.
well, I mean, again, I'm still not clear as to, because like remember when Jason Kelsey left, that's when he started calling out the protections.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, like every year we've seen a growth in some way, state, or form, in some way, shape, or form, on Jalen Hurts playing the QB position. I was on the Next Level Sports Lounge the other day with Lloyd, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when it was all over with, I ended up staying on there for a few more, like literally for a couple of hours,
Mm-hmm.
talking with Blue Virus and Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And them, understanding from what place that I'll be coming from and everything like that. And I'm so glad because I see B Dunk is in the building. Shout out to B
Yeah.
Dunk. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling them like, because Blue Virus has said, Leo, this is the conversation that we should be broadcasting, not the one that we have. And I told him, I said, this is why I like the things that we do on the bird section, because I don't want to, and I use B Dunk as the example. I'm like, B Dunk knows when I have no clue what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he wants to lead you into saying something that you're not giving it to him. So he'll call you a liar, or he'll tell you you're not man enough. And you're like sitting there and you're like, what exactly do you
What are
want
you
to
trying
hear?
to get out of this? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like where are you going with this? You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
told him, I said, and then I told him, I was like, and then Jalen, and then Lloyd will yell at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's Fells, he's in the building. What up, Fells? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
what's good? What's good?
And I said, they'll sit there, yeah, you B Dunk, you know what I'm saying? You called me a liar, you told me I wasn't man enough when I wouldn't give you, and I said, it took me like 30 minutes, like literally B Dunk took me all around the world for 30 minutes before I figured out he wanted me to say that Jalen Hurts was a terrible quarterback and nobody wants to coach him. Like he literally thinks that. He thinks that people turn down the job to be offensive coordinator because Jalen Hurts is a problem QB. He thinks that Jalen Hurts is the reason why offensive coordinators get fired, because he cannot progress and he's limited. That's literally what they literally, and I'm like, you mean to tell me you sat there and said all that stuff and told me I was a liar and that I wasn't a man, and took me all around the world just so you could try to get me to say that he's a terrible QB? Why didn't you just tell me to say he's a terrible QB? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, like, I want to get through the trolling part so that we could actually talk actual football.
Yeah. Once the trolling's out, let's
Yeah,
get back.
and
Yeah.
let's do a proper triage.
Yeah.
And and Blue was like, "Yo, I understand now from what place you're coming from." And I was like, "Yeah, like it took me a minute to figure out when I told B Dunk, I'm like, dog, you're parroting. We know, like when you say certain things, we know exactly who you're parroting. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to figure out. I don't think he knows what parroting means. You know what I'm saying? And because he was, and then Lloyd would snap at me, or would snap every time you talk about the Super Bowl we won, and he would say, the defense did this, and I told Blue, I said, Blue, he yells at me as if it's a point of contention. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not contending with you. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm not saying anything about what you have to say about the defense. And that's when I realized these people have been at the bottom of the barrel for so long that they clearly have an agenda, and want to get, so it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't, if it doesn't match the argument that they had in their head and what they thought, then, you know what I'm saying, you have the, you know, and so it's like, he said, you can't get us off your mind, Leo. Let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? He thinks
What's up, Kev?
your team is not what's on our mind, B Dunk.
I
It's
think
the way they
I
go
just feel,
about it. The way
I feel
you're
like at the
going
end of the
about it.
day, Leo, it's one of those things to where people don't like to see just success. People just don't like, they just don't like to see the success and how we make things look so easy. How like when we see something, we see a hole in the defense, hole in the offense, we want to fix something, we don't just let it linger. And I feel like a lot of these teams let things linger, let it sit there, and
Well, no,
ain't built like that.
But you know what though? Here's the thing. I think what they fail to realize is it's that fan base all together, and realize something.
Remember, remember, we talked about this. There's two separate fan bases when it comes to that.
They don't, because most of them don't know. Like B Duncan them don't know that they are no longer called the Dallas Cowboys on the bird section. They're the Arlington Cowboys, and the reason being is because part of his problem is that they are so far removed from a winning culture that their frame of reference is from the late 1900s. It's sort of kind of like sometimes it takes another person to tell you fat before you realize you fat. You don't see yourself, they don't see themselves as losers. They see themselves as standard bearers. They see themselves as, you know, like they feel like they know what a winning culture is. And it's like, as fans, you probably remember, a lot of you remember what it was like to be a winning culture, have a winning culture, but y'all not built for that. There is nobody in that building right now, you know what I'm saying, who could tell you what that was like back then. The only two people that could tell you who it was like back then is Jerry Jones and his son, Steven.
Yeah.
They're the only two, you know what I'm saying?
The only ones. That's
right. They're the only ones.
And they're still trying to repeat what they missed out on. Still trying to repeat what they missed out on.
Yes. And the thing is that, you know, you have to say, you know, like, what is it that you're really trying to get to? You know what I'm saying? Because none of this stuff makes sense. I just hate having to go all around the world before we actually start talking football, because it's a trolling session at that point. You're not really interested in getting into the weeds of what's wrong with your team, what's wrong with my team, what's right with your team, what's right with my team. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about and how the world is against them and nobody wants them to be happy. And it's like, I don't think you realize no.
We talking about
mind you, because they think everything's different now, and it's like your the owner and the GM and the is acting like a regular owner and GM, and that's what constitutes different for them. So it's just interesting because, again, what's the highest form of flattery? Imitation. You know what I'm saying? And so in order to know what it's like to be a winner, you have to they have to imitate a winner. And what they see in us is what's missing in them. And they're very, very angry about it. So they create all these narratives. They're like MAGA people. You know what I'm saying? They live in a whole nother world, their own world. There's no reasoning with these people. There's no, you know, like everything is you love us and you want to be us and we're America's team. They think they're still America's team and everyone, and it's like, nah. Hell no. I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know
at the end of the day, they still trying to, and then at the end of the day, right now, the score and our record 0-0 right now on both sides. I do think that at the same time, we're trying to build something different on our offense, just like they're trying to build something on their defense. And when I mean build, I mean the offensive coordinator. We know it's not going to look the same.
Yeah.
It's expected to not look the same. Just
Hey,
like they're thinking
Saquon
about
said
their
he's
defense,
excited.
they're expecting it to not look the same. And
Yeah.
we're excited as well, just as much. We just so happen to know who they got, and there's a little bit more of a paper trail on CP than it is on Sean Minion right now. So now that there's more of a paper trail,
Yeah.
you look at the record, you look at the resume, you see success when you look at it. With us, we still in that unknown of trying to figure out, all right, what is this offense truly going to look like with the weapons that we have, with the talent that we have?
And
What
mind
do we
you,
expect?
how do we maintain this core group of guys that we have?
Yeah.
We have to identify and then maintain a core group of players. You know what I'm saying? And so when you think about free agency, cap, and all that stuff, these things all play a part in the way we're doing business. Now, here's the thing: we have what we have is every team has holes they have to fix and everything like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But ours are not as severe as most as other teams. You know what I'm saying? Particularly within our division. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, the Giants, and the Commanders, they have not just holes they have to fill within the starting or within starters on both sides, but they also have a shit ton of depth that they have to account for. And
Yeah.
when I had that conversation with Blue and Dan, that was what I was explaining to them. I'm like, listen,
The depth.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is why it was very where this is where I get my opinion comes from, because this opinion was formed over an extended period of time, a multi-year rebuild. That was what we went through when we got Vic Fangio. You know what I'm saying? And it was very important that we have. It was very important that we started bringing players back who were in year 2 and year 3 of the Vic Fangio defense, because you have more. We brought back 17 players on defense. That's huge.
Yeah.
Not all of them were
And
starters.
young too. And young. That's
Yes.
another thing on top of that.
Yes.
They're young.
Yes. So when you
Yeah.
look at Jordan Davis, when you look at N'Kobe Dean, when you look at Jalen Carter, when you look at Quinyon Mitchell, when you look at Cooper DeJean, when you look at these guys are all, and it's forget what year they've been in the league. How many years have they been in the same defense?
Yeah.
It's been a few years. It's been a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're really going to need. You know what I'm saying? On offense, I would say that's going to be a little bit different, only because everybody and this core group of guys, these skill set, have been in the same. They'll be going through this year one of the Mannion offense together. You see what I'm saying? Not going to be bringing a whole lot of guys off the street or through the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do believe that this year's draft in April, I believe that it's going to be more offensive picks than defensive picks. Not
Yeah.
saying we're not going to make any defensive picks. I just think we're going to have more picks on offense this year than
Then
we have
defense.
that in past years.
Especially with the contracts that we got that are so high on the offensive side. But
Mhm.
let's dive into the defense real quick.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
whenever me and you talked about the defense, I want to hear who's your core 5 on the defense. When you look at this defense that we have, who are the core 5 people that you see that there will never be their contract extensions type deal, nobody that we letting walk? Who are your core 5 on this defense for the Eagles that we have, even after Vic Fangio leaves?
I would say Jalen, Jordan, Jihad, Quinyon, Cooper, and Andrew Makuba. You know what I'm saying? Then you got
That's 6 though. That's 6.
Oh, you said just 5. So
yeah, just 5.
Yeah, those are my 5 right there.
Okay, so you got JC, JD,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Quinyon, Coop, and then Makuba. No,
Jihad
John Campbell.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 6 right there. So if you have to take one away, who would you walk? Who would you have to take away from that? Because that's 6.
You took Andrew off already, right? You took Makuba
No,
off.
I got Makuba on here still. You want me to take Makuba off?
Take Makuba off, yeah.
Take Makuba off? Okay.
Yeah.
Because so me and you kind of see it the same. My issue with that, though, is if those are our core 5, so all these other players that we having around us, those are going to be the people that they may get released, or we don't mind trading them or anything like that. So as long as we keep these core 5, this defense will still stay where it needs to be to maintain everything.
Yep.
Also, these players, we also got to pay them too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm actually right there with you. I'm right there with you.
But here's the thing: not at the same time. Not at the same time. We ain't got to pay them all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, years in which they got to be paid, you know what I'm saying? We can stagger those years. You know what I'm saying? And understand something. Unlike a lot of other teams, you know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Eagles haven't really used a franchise tag in almost 20 years.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years at that. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that, you know, when you think about how we get, you know, like our ability to get guys sold up and wrapped up under contract, you know what I'm saying? You know, again, AJ is wrapped up until 29. You know what I'm saying? This will be 26 will be his last year. This year will be his last year of guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying? After this year, everything's voidable at that point. You see what I'm saying? You know, and so I think we have 1 more year, 2 more at the most with AJ. You know what I'm saying? I think we have probably 2 more years with Saquon at the most. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think we have 1 more year with Lane. I think this will be Lane's last year. You know what I'm saying?
What about Dickerson though?
Landon Dickerson. I think this might be Landon Dickerson's last year too. You know, I'm willing to bet we've got at least 3 more years with Jordan Mailata.
You said, how old is Jordan Mailata? Do you know off the top of your head?
No, I don't. But remember, he spent a lot of years on the practice squad. Remember, he was the big project. So Jordan Mailata has only been starting for 2 years. If you think about it, well, now going on 3. If you think about it, and he got a nice contract. You see what I'm saying? So I think Jordan Mailata, we got him for at least minimum 3 more years at the least. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the only reason why I'm saying that because as a former rugby player, I think his durability is what's going to contribute to his longevity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you do got to account for the years that he just sat behind Jason Peters
and just developed.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Jordan Mailata has a lot of years of wear and tear. No, he has a lot of years of sitting still for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so again, and then when you look at Cam Jurgens, you know, a lot of people don't realize Cam Jurgens was actually the handpicked successor by Jason Kelce. And remember, his rookie year, he made All Pro as a guard. So there's a very real possibility you could see him go back to the guard position. You know what I'm saying? Then again, he may just stay at the center position. But then, you know, you got to account for Willie Lampkin, you know what I'm saying, who's a pretty good guard, and Holland Pierce, who was Jeff Stoutland's last project that Jason Kelce was working with last year when he would come to the NovaCare. So and he said Jordan Mailata is 28.
28, okay.
Yeah. You
know
what I'm saying?
I like what you said about you basically named off all the linemen except Steen. But with this new offensive line coach, I'm looking at it as okay, a new offensive line coach. We have the same talent. What is he expecting them to do? Like, are they? Because the biggest thing that Jeff Stoutland was all about was he liked his offensive linemen to have some type of athleticism, to where whenever that's where the RPO was so good.
Right.
That he wants them to have that athleticism.
Remember, everybody
So,
on the line could pull.
yeah.
You know
So that's where I'm kind of at. Okay, we do have offensive linemen that can pull because it's the same roster. But what is this offensive line coach? What is he going to be doing that's different? Because anything that looks like a drop off from Stoutland, you already know we're not going to like. Anything close to a drop off, well, that's what we're not going to like at all. So
Facts.
So that's why I'm saying, what can we expect, and what would be your expectations going into this season with the offensive lineman that we have with a new offensive line coach?
Well, here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And I've maintained this since I've been, since we've been talking about this. I can't. I like I can only hope that we re-sign Dallas Goedert.
Mm-hmm.
But those players who are free agents, particularly those who are coming from the offensive side of things, it's very difficult for me to say I want to re-sign this person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if this person actually fits this new scheme that Manning is going to be bringing in.
Exactly.
And if I say, yeah, we should re-sign Mekhi Becton could be a square peg, and we're trying to fit him into a round hole, and we don't know that.
All because we have a new OC.
All because we have a new new offensive line coach, all that stuff. Now, I've always maintained us having a new offensive coordinator is nothing new. You've seen it every year for the last 6 years. And this is one of those things where and again, referencing this conversation, I told those guys, I was like, listen, when I'm talking to people from the division, right? When I'm talking to, other people from, fans from other fan bases within our division, I talk to them like I know who their team is. You know what I'm saying? I do not pretend that I do not know who Dak Prescott is and that we've been on the short end of the stick when playing against Dak Prescott. I don't even front like that never happened. You know what I'm saying? I know who he is. And I don't pretend, and I don't pretend that I don't know who Zach Ertz is and the Washington Commanders. You know what I'm saying? I don't pretend. You know what I'm saying? I don't pretend that I don't know who Cam Scatterboo is and the New York Giants and stuff like that. So and I just assume that people from the other division. So when I hear guys from the other division say shit to me about Saquon Barkley, I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, you do realize we're in the NFC East too, right? Exactly. Yeah, okay. He fucked us up too, like he fucked y'all up. You know what I'm saying? When he played for the Giants, he ran all over us too.
He did the same thing to us.
Yeah, he did the same thing. Why y'all pretending like, like I listen to Giants fans and I'm like, why y'all pretending like y'all don't know who this dude is? Like, why do y'all pretend like y'all and I realize it's because anything, even in telling the truth and doing a triage, if it sounds like it's going to be beneficial to the Eagles, they cannot bring themselves to have that rather upfront type of conversation.
Yeah, like if you really think about it, Leo, we're kind of like the Chiefs in the division that they got. Like we're like how they got the Chargers, Raiders. Who else is it? Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, and I can't even think of the other team. I'll be honest with you.
Is it the Chargers, Raiders?
Chargers, Raiders,
and shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said Dallas Cowboys is the only NFC football team that hasn't been to the NFC Championship in 30 years. Now that's a stat for your ass right there. She ain't never lied.
Broncos.
She ain't never lied. Broncos. Yeah.
So
thanks, Theo. Yeah.
So it's kind of like around that time where you're looking at you like, okay, the Eagles clearly NFC champs twice, not just one time, but twice in a row. That record's finally broken. So we're showing that we are the dominant team in the division right now. We just are. Like at the
yes, and have been.
So it's a game of catch up. it's a game of catch up, and we all seen what the Broncos actually are doing right now on their side, what the Chargers are doing to catch up to the Chiefs. So
Absolutely.
so my thing
Absolutely.
is, what are the Eagles doing differently to stay ahead of the sticks when you see other competitors coming close when it comes to new coaching, new staff, new just new roster, personnel? What are the Eagles doing differently to stay ahead? Um,
So,
I
so
think having new OCs has actually been what's been keeping us ahead, to be honest with you. Having a new OC.
yeah, because you can't say we're any one thing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah, you can't say we're this or we're that. No, we were
Mhm.
that for one season and that was it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you about to say in terms of from an offensive standpoint. Because when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, in terms of stability from a coaching standpoint, our only our only stability from a coaching standpoint actually is our head coach and defense,
yeah,
not on offense. We have not had stability on the offense. And to be quite honest with you, and I've talked to a lot of people feel like if Jalen Hurts was to find an offense that he could actually really flourish in, it's scary to think of him being in the same offense 2 years in a row.
exactly. Yeah, that's kind of
That's a
where I'm
very
at.
scary
Yeah,
prospect for a lot of people.
and you also got to look at it like this with Jalen Hurts. With a new OC, you had I don't really count Shane Steichen just because they had Shane Steichen half of that 2021 season. Um, but you look at how he did with Kellen Moore. Yeah, Saquon got his rushes and all that stuff, but Jalen Hurts still stayed consistent. Because what people forget, and I have to remind people of this too,
Mhm.
AJ Brown was out for more than 6 games. Devontae Smith was out for 5 games, and Dallas Goedert was out for damn near 8 games.
Mhm.
So that whole team, we never truly saw them all on
A
the
full
same field
complement
together.
of weaponry,
Exactly.
yes.
We
Yep.
probably only seen 3 to 4 solid games with all of them on there.
Yep.
That's what people failed to miss. And the one thing that was consistent was Barkley.
Yep.
He
Yep.
was the only consistent that was there.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
what else can you do? Like you're playing with who's available right now. Who's
Yeah.
healthy? Saquon.
Well, see, here's the thing, and I think to answer your original question, what are we doing differently? I'll tell you exactly what we're doing differently. We are, you know what I'm saying, we play the comp game.
Mm-hmm.
We play the draft and compensatory game. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And what we do is because I took note to this, you know what I'm saying? When you have the right amount of free agents and rookies who are players who are contributing on their rookie contracts. We
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of that
Oh
going on.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we'll even pick somebody up on another team just because of that.
Yep. And so and so when you look at it that way, because I'm like, I said it the other night. I was like, y'all do realize, like, we just now we like the Hassan Reddick pick. That's actually going to be now it's going to be a high third rounder,
Mm-hmm.
given where the Jets are picking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we got from the Jets. We got that from the Jets. That's going to be a very high third round pick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get paid for Milton Williams until next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we let Jalen Phillips walk, we spent a third rounder to get him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll end up picking up a third rounder to get for him leaving.
Yeah. So we technically didn't lose
Use
anything.
anything, and
Yeah.
mind you, Miami paid half of his salary
Looks
for
like
the
we got
year.
a super chat from Linda.
Yeah, shout out to Linda with the $5 super chat. She said Dallas fans are on 10 for celebrating the signing of Javonte Williams for $8 million, but didn't sign Derrick Henry for $7 million. And therein lies where remember, thank you for that, Linda, because to be honest with you, that's what I meant when I said sometimes, people it takes a person on the outside to tell you fat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like like how is it? Hey, look, is it a good move? Absolutely, but temper your expectations. because what you are seeing and hearing is exactly how they end up they set themselves up every fucking year. And I told and Dan asked me, please tell me about CP. Tell me what you know. And I told him, I said, I said, I'm gonna say this to you. If he is not successful, it's not going to be his fault. That I will tell you, it won't be his fault. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say, they may try to make it, they may try to spin it to where it sounds like, but it ain't gonna be his fault. You know what I'm saying? That I do know. He's going to be a great coach. And to be honest with you, what I predict is I predict that Christian Parker will probably end up becoming the next head coach of the Arlington Cowboys.
Well, you already know where I'm kind of at with it. Like, I do feel like with Christian Parker going in there, they're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to. You're going to, like, they're, as Cowboy, if you're a Cowboy fan, you have to be patient with it. Because at the end of the day, think about this, though.
Wait.
He's trying to mimic something that Vic Fangio has already.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. But I think what you are failing to do is you are failing to account for the tempestuous hearts of the Cowboys fan base. Remember, they think themselves to be, from a winning culture standpoint, they think themselves on the same level, if not better, than the New England Patriots. Because remember, they still think they're America's team. They still think these things, and they don't realize, like, there is nobody in that building other than Christian Parker, outside of Christian Parker, who could tell you what a winning culture is like.
Yeah, it's like you seen Friday Night Lights before, Leo? You seen Friday Night Lights, the movie?
Yes.
Do you remember the older brother?
Yes.
That was always on his younger brother because he won the ring, or it was the dad.
Yes.
It's almost like that.
Yes.
It's a little bit like that.
Yes, exactly like that.
So
and so they think that when they saw New England do a 1-year turnaround, when they saw Seattle do a 1-year turnaround, when they think that that's going to be them. We could do it too. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Your coaches, your coaching staff on both sides of the ball is something separate than your fucking front office GM and owner.
Well, this is where me and you could probably disagree on. I feel like they could do it. This is the issue, though. Due to the culture, they can't do it. It's just simply the culture, and when I say the culture, give me somebody that's played on the Cowboys that's got a deal, and they outperformed their signing. They outperformed their signing.
That got a deal and outperformed the deal. Nobody.
So that's what I look at it as. So I look at it as, if you want to get a paycheck, you're a solid player. George Pickens is a good example. Good wide receiver. You pick him up. George Pickens knows at the end of the day, if I play my ass off with the Dallas Cowboys, either I'm going to get paid by them or somebody else is going
to get paid by somebody. Yeah.
So once you get that deal, you got the money already. What else is there to do? Like, what's necessary? You got the check now. So that's why this signing by the running back, if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be skeptical about it. I would be skeptical because I'm like, okay, we just signed him to a deal as a running back. Is he going to give us the same performance that he did last year?
Well, that's part of the reason why Jerry Jones is gun shy when it comes to signing players at the right time.
Yeah,
he's gun shy with that. And you know what? To be quite honest with you, I'm being honest. I actually understand from what place he's coming from when he says that shit.
Oh no, I understand it too.
Yeah, because he's actually has been burned. Yeah.
The latest we've seen it was Zeke Elliott.
Yeah.
That's the best example you can give.
No, I say with Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You made him.
When did Dak sign his contract?
Which one?
2023? Was it
No, which one?
2023 for 60?
Which one? Because he was made the highest paid quarterback in the league twice by the Cowboys.
The $60 million one.
That was a couple years ago. Yeah.
So that was 2023.
Yeah. And they waited till an hour before the league started before they actually signed him, and they paid more than what they had to.
So they went into the playoffs against Green Bay. That's when they thought they were going to go somewhere because it was the undefeated at home season. They go to Green Bay, they get smacked. So that's the way that I look at it. When I look at
don't forget, they think that they think all they really need is a middle of the road type of defense. If they have a defense that's like ranked in the mid-teens, along with this offense, they think that's enough to win the Super Bowl.
I don't think that's enough because this whole NFL season was strictly your offense was good, but your defense was subpar. Or your defense was subpar and your offense was elite. It was so much of that this whole season to where that's why we're seeing so much change. That's why we're seeing so many coaches get let go. We had 10 coaches let go in the NFL.
That was a record.
So, like, when you see that, you know, Leo, I'm telling you, going into this free agency, we got to stay live. We're going to have to stay live. We're going to be seeing so many deals get made just because of that.
Well, they're like starting this week at the Combine.
Well, deals are going to get made at the Combine just because they're all collectively together.
All they're talking,
they're all there. They're all talking. But I'm talking about free agency. Once that free agency window blows up, I already know my phone's going to go crazy.
Bro, have you actually taken a look at all of our free agents?
Yeah.
Like I'm the type that I look at our free agents, right? And I'm like, okay, if he left, what could we get for him in compensatory picks?
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Oh,
and I think that's why they're gonna let them walk. They're gonna
I think so too.
They're gonna let a lot of them walk. Too. But I think this okay. So let's talk about that real quick. Let's dive into that.
Yeah.
So people that are expected to leave: Reed Blankenship.
Yep.
You got Dallas Goedert.
Yep.
And you also have Nakobe Dean.
Yep. You also have Jahan Dotson.
Okay.
Jahan Dotson was a first-round draft pick.
Yep. And then you got Phillips.
And you got Jalen Phillips. You know what I'm saying?
So let's just talk about that. Let's just talk about that 5. Let's stay on those 5. Reed Blankenship. The way that I look at Reed Blankenship is a great safety on the Eagles. I feel like when you put him
that way,
I feel like if you put him on a different team, he is not going to give you the same product on the field that he would with the Eagles.
Dan asked me that too, specifically about Reed Blankenship.
Yeah,
and I told him, I was like, he will not be for you what he was for us.
Because have you looked at his rating? He's ranked as one of the lowest safeties.
Yeah, in the league. Yeah, but you would never think that with the way he plays for the Eagles.
But you think about it, he's playing like that based off of the talent that's on the field. Based off the talent that's on the field, that's why he's playing that way. So that's why I truly believe at the end of the day, we're going to keep Reed. That's my honest opinion. I feel like we will keep Reed just because I think Reed in the back of his head understands that as well. And he also understands, you know where your rankings at, you know where you are with this team, you have the chemistry there, you have the camaraderie with the team, and you have a strong relationship with Coop.
And I told him he's our NFLPA rep too.
Yeah. So I feel like we will keep him. Dallas Goedert. Now going into Dallas Goedert, I love Dallas Goedert. I think he's one of the top 5 tight ends in the league. But I feel like a team like the Chiefs would utilize him more. I feel like he would be utilized more on a different team. So that's why I can see him walking. We don't get anything off of that though.
They was ready to let him walk last year.
Yeah, we're not going to get anything off of that. No compensatory picks or anything.
Nope.
And then you got Nakobe Dean.
Mm.
Kobe Dean is the one that is, to me, the most difficult. His injury, he's actually played. He actually missed more games than he truly played.
Yes, I do know that. I
So with that, a lot of teams are looking at that. But
Yeah.
when you look at his production on the field, and
Yep.
I think he makes a bigger impact in
Yep.
that film room and in the locker room. I feel
Yep.
like he makes a bigger impact.
Yep. And mind you, he also wouldn't be for them what he is for us. You know what I'm saying? Remember, N'Kobe Dean is the captain of the team coming from Georgia. So that was Jalen, Jordan's, Nolan's, and Adoree and Keely's captain. And
Mhm.
so when he came here, you know what I'm saying, he came here with that reverence from those players. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I think that those things, if he were to be signed again, you know what I'm saying, it would be for those reasons, those tangibles off the field or beyond football that makes him valuable.
And
Remember,
I would
remember
like
what we
that. Yeah.
lost in leadership when Brian Dawkins left here.
And this is the thing that people like. I think Zach Bond is a great linebacker. However, I think it's a lot of N'Kobe Dean that's doing a lot of that
I
because
think so too.
N'Kobe Dean is the voice in the
Yeah.
locker.
When he remember when he was hurt and when the defense would come off the sideline, where did they go? Where he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was when they were getting instruction and everything like that. N'Kobe Dean was on his scooter behind the bench, in between the players, listening and everything and talking to them.
Now, what me ideally, if I was the GM and I had that choice of N'Kobe Dean, you already know where my move would be. I would I would use Zach Bond and I would package him up in a deal. I would package Zach Bond up in a deal
I
to
would
get
too.
to get a solid cornerback. Um, that's what I would do for Zach Bond, just because I look at Zach Bond's age.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like one of the oldest players on the team now.
Exactly, I look at his age and I look at where he's at. He's at the top. He's hit his ceiling.
Yep.
Zach Bond has hit his ceiling. Zach
Yep.
Bond is not getting any better than what he's already given us.
Yep. So he's at his highest value right
Exactly.
now. Right now.
So, but you have Jahad Campbell sitting back there.
Yep.
Why can't Jahad Campbell replace Zach Bond? And let's just say that N'Kobe Dean does get injured. Let's just say we go into the season, we got N'Kobe Dean gets injured. Why not give that opportunity to Trotter?
So Jahad Campbell and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. were the two who benefited the most from N'Kobe Dean not being on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jeremiah Trotter was out there starting to look like his daddy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Jahad Campbell was putting himself in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when Dean and when Dean came back, they both had to take a step back. Now here's the thing. It's not because they're not good. It's just that's how good N'Kobe Dean is. He
Yeah,
is fucking
exactly.
smart. He is smart as shit. So even if we don't re-sign him to any team that gets him, including the Cowboys, you got you a good one. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
that's
The only knock is if he's not on the team anymore, it's because he couldn't stay healthy. That's his only knock. He can't stay healthy.
that's the only thing. At the end of the day, that's the only thing we want to see as Eagle fans. We want to see him play a full season.
Yeah,
But you got Trotter sitting right there.
exactly. And I was gonna say,
You
but
got him
not
sitting. You got him sitting right there, and you got
on
Small
a rookie
right there.
contract. On
Exactly.
a rookie contract. This will be Jahad Campbell's. I'm sorry. This will be Jeremiah Trotter's third year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got to get him on the field.
That's why I am that's why I am. And anybody in the chat, like if you agree, disagree with me, like let me know. I truly think it'll be more beneficial to let Zach Bond trade up Zach Bond with his value as high as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
He's already been to the Pro Bowl twice. Think about what you can get with that, Leo. Think about how many teams don't have a linebacker right now.
Yeah. Well, I think people don't realize how talented, because like everyone's like looking at Nakobe Dean leaving. They're going, "Oh my God, you're in trouble." And I'm like, do you realize what kind of talent we got in our linebacker group?
Remember back when we didn't have any linebacker talent?
And that's the part that blows my mind, because it was like, it feels like just yesterday we ain't had no linebackers. Now we have an abundance of them. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people are putting, together the number of years we've had these guys on the team and who actually these people are. They don't know them like we know them, and don't care to know them. They think we're in trouble. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
also want people to realize too, if you're trying, Zach Bond is going to retire. If he's going to retire soon,
Yeah, he's not
looks
in
like
30. He's 30
yeah.
now, right?
I don't think he's 30. I think he's like 28 or
29.
29.
He's got to be like 29.
But he's up there. He's up there with your
Mhm.
linebackers. So you telling me that you got Jahad Campbell, you got Jeremiah Trotter, and you got Smile Munden sitting right there.
Smile Monday. Yeah, I was about to say we
Smile
haven't even
Munden.
talked about
And
Smile
you want Zach Bond to lead that? You want Zach Bond to lead that whole linebacker crew. Mind you, Zach Bond is an asshole.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Zach Bond is an
yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
If anybody watched any of the
The Hard
Eagles,
Knocks.
the Hard Knocks and
I learned that. Yeah.
the little thing that the Eagles do every week, Zach Bond is an asshole. So you really want him to sit under and just let Jahad Campbell sit there. You want Jeremiah Trotter sitting there because he's going to sit there even longer. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put Dean there, we know Dean has the potential of getting injured. Why not have a plug and play by putting Jeremiah Trotter there? Because Jeremiah Trotter is technically can be our future with linebacker. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be Jeremiah Trotter and it's going to be Jahad Campbell. That's what we need to look at the end of the day. It's who we're going to release first. So I look at it as why keep Zach Bond with his value that high, and you can get picks off of it. You can solve that CB position by letting him walk or putting him in the package, and you can keep Dean. Because remember, fellas, when we were watching the game, our run defense was terrible with Zach Bond there.
Mm-hmm.
When did it stop?
When Nakobe Dean got back on the field.
Exactly.
Yep. When Nakobe Dean got back on the field, nobody could run against us.
And that's what people want to see if we keep Zach
Bond. You know, so again, and real quick, because I realize I have not been paying attention, but shout out to my man. Hold on. B Dunk said, "No one is questioning your defense, Leo. We all know what we questioning. No, you're questioning that. We're not." Western Maryland Steve said, also apparently Shador was at a Chicago Bulls game wearing a "Fuck Cleveland" t-shirt. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta see the photo of that.
Yeah. Linda B Dunk said, y'all loved Hard Knocks. Yes, we did. Hard Knocks was the worst thing that could have happened to Philadelphia.
You know why I love Hard Knocks? They gave us the last episode to the Eagles.
Sure did. Well, I mean, that's because the other teams went home early. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they was all in Cabo. Wasn't nobody around to film. They was all home. You know what I'm saying? They cleaned out their lockers and everything like 2 weeks before we did. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, everybody disagreeing. And when you truly think about who had that green dot, and the only reason, then if Zach Bond was as good as people said he would, when Nakobe Dean came back, they would have left the green dot on Zach Bond.
Nope, they snatched that shit off and plastic and pasted it to Nakobe Dean's helmet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's who's calling the defense. Like we all and things went right after that. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm of the opinion, you know, at this point, you know, like I'm about trying to amass as many draft picks for future drafts as we can.
Exactly.
That is how we are going to overcome the salary, the dead money cap hits over the next few years. That is how we overcome that, because we're going to end up having a very young team, you know what I'm saying, with guys who are going to be on their rookie contracts mixed in with a nice little bit of free agent veterans. I will say this though. One thing that I'm always appreciative of, because it's the same name keeps coming up when I listen to these guys on the team, and the same name that keeps coming up when you ask these guys, you know, what was passed down to them, what did they learn? Darius Slay keeps coming up. Big Play Slay is responsible for a lot of those guys becoming the professionals that they become, because he showed them, he taught them how to go about being a professional in this league, and how to go about crafting, you know, sharpening their craft and learning and all that stuff. Even you hear Devontae Smith talk about him, like
he taught them how to be a player in the
yep,
NFL.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And when you listen to Cooper DeJean and Quinion and all those guys, when they talk about Slay, they're like, Slay was the one who taught me how to watch film.
Yeah.
He's the one who taught me what to do, how to all those things. And I'm like, you know, like that's really what it's all about. These guys taking the things that they've learned and then also being in the position where they could pass it forward. You know what I'm saying? Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean have been on the team for 2 years, and they are already looked at as OGs and leaders.
And they haven't even reached their potential yet.
They've only been on the team for 2 years.
Yeah. And what's crazy about Quinion is he's still slept on. He's still slept on.
Yes.
But I like that though. I like that he slept on.
Yes.
And yeah, that's kind of before him. And that's why I feel like if we bring in Slay and we bring in Slay more kind of like how we use BG, I personally wouldn't mind that. And losing CP would not hurt me as much, just because you got somebody else that's there that's so knowledgeable in the game to where he can pass that information down. And we got Joe Casper too. So it's not like there's somebody new coming in that's trying to change up everything. Like Vic is still the defensive coordinator of this team.
And what's crazy is, you know, like one thing I was telling those guys was that, you know, what's interesting is that Christian Parker isn't the only coach that we've held in that kind of high regard too. Clint Hurts is another one. You know what I'm saying?
No, we got to keep Clint Hurt. Clint Hurt.
Oh, he's the one that's keeping Jalen Carter from being a crash out and all that shit.
He's keeping Jalen Carter from being crash out. And I think he's also somebody that's being honest with Jordan Davis too. Like I think he's making Jordan Davis the player that he is. So I think keeping him, extending him would be perfect right now. Let's go to Jahan Dotson real quick. So Jahan Dotson was the next.
That's a comp pick. That's a comp pick.
Let him walk.
Yeah.
Who would you see as a wide receiver 3, or do you think they should do two tight ends?
Johnny Wilson. People keep.
How long has Johnny Wilson been in the league right now?
This will be his
third year.
Yeah, this will be his 3rd year.
Why didn't he play that much his first year?
Because of AJ, Devontae, and
Quez
and Jahan, and then you had Quez Watkins on the team too.
Okay. Johnny Wilson still is. I got to see something.
As a matter of fact, no, this is his. I believe this might be his. This will be his 2nd year. I believe this is his 2nd year. Hold on, I can tell you.
He came in before Quinion and crew.
No, I don't think so. Hold on.
He came in that year after the Super Bowl.
He came in 24. So yes, this will be so. Yeah, this last year was his. Last year was his 2nd year.
So he's going into his 3rd year.
Yes, he's going.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
When did he get drafted in? What round did he get drafted in?
6th round, 2024, 185th pick overall.
That's 2024 of that 2023 season, though.
No, it was 2024. He was in the 2024 draft of the season, because remember the draft is in April of 2024.
Yeah, and that's the same year the Super Bowl was with the Chiefs
Yep.
and the 49ers.
Yep. He won it.
Yeah.
Yep, he won the Super Bowl with us. That was his rookie year. So he came in with Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell.
I feel like he had an extra year over them. That's just me. Okay. Okay. But yeah, with that being
And he's only 24.
He's only 24.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. I feel like he came in with a nice Smith.
No, he played in the he played in the 2023 Orange Bowl. And
That's
after that, after that 2023 Orange Bowl, he declared for the draft in 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So his rookie year is he got a ring with us in his rookie year.
Yeah, so Arthur we drafted him after the 2023 season. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So the Super Bowl is that next year. So the Chiefs and the 49ers played in 2024. So that 2024 year, we got Johnny.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So we picked him up, and then we drafted Coop and Quinyon that 2025 season, that 2025 year.
No, wait a minute. It says here he's a Super Bowl champion for 59.
Yeah, because he played in the Super Bowl with us. But I'm saying that year we had the fall off though. That year we had
the collapse. He was here for the collapse.
Yeah, he was here for the collapse.
Okay, so then that means he's going into his
fourth year. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. With Johnny Wilson, my whole question with that is, what can we expect out of him?
Well, and then didn't we just re-sign Quez Watkins?
Did we just re-sign him?
Yeah, I think we re-signed Quez Watkins. Yeah. I hold on. Yeah, I think we just re-signed him.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I think we can find somebody at that wide receiver 3 role.
Yes. We re-signed Quez Watkins. Yep.
That boy Quez.
In September. Yep, he's on our practice squad. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. He signed a futures contract in January. Yep, we signed him.
Okay.
We got him on a futures contract. I thought so.
Yeah, I don't think he was just on the practice squad. But with Jahan Dotson, he's a good wide receiver. I just think he just needs to be on a team where he can actually show what he's doing. That's the biggest thing.
Oh yeah, Darius Cooper. What the fuck? Yeah. Baby AJ.
Yeah.
Baby AJ. We got Baby AJ on the team. Yeah. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, Darius Cooper.
Yeah. So it's again, we got listen.
We got the weapons on the wide receiver.
We have depth. Yeah.
So that's a plug. So you see that's a plug and play.
Positions. Yeah, we have depth at the offensive skill positions. And that's why I said our holes are not mighty like that. You see what I'm saying?
So that's a third. That's a pick we can get up, and then we got Linda
with the $2 super chat. She said Darius Cooper earned third wide receiver. There you go. Yeah. So forget Johnny Wilson. Look at Darius Cooper. What the fuck? Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell I was doing.
Well, now we got Phillips. We got Phillips next.
Jalen Phillips.
What are your thoughts on Jalen Phillips? Just
okay. If they re-signed him, I'd be happy with it because he's the younger. We have him for more years. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking at. A serviceable, productive edge rusher for more years than we would get with Myles Garrett or Max Crosby. Cheaper too. You know what I'm saying? He would be cheaper than Myles Garrett and Max Crosby as well. You know what I'm saying?
So and Henderson too.
And Trey Hendrickson. Yes, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that's the reason why I would want to bring him back. Now, if we did not bring him back, no sweat off our backs because we get the comp pick would be a third rounder for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all we spent. Mind you, the Dolphins paid for half his salary last year. They paid for half of his remaining salary. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
So I was looking at Phillips' production when he was with us. Let me pull it up real quick.
Bradley Chubb is another one that would be. I would bring Bradley Chubb in as a complimentary free agent veteran, not to be like the star. You see what I'm saying? Like my expectations of Bradley Chubb would not be the same as if we brought in Myles Garrett or Max Crosby.
Okay,
so
I'm looking. So Green Bay, he had 6 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He had 6 tackles. That's counting solo tackles and assists.
Mm-hmm.
Against the Detroit Lions, he had 5 tackles and a sack. Dallas Cowboys, he had 0 of everything. No tackles, no sacks, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Bears, 4 tackles. Chargers, 6. The Raiders, 0 across the board. Commanders, only 1 tackle. The Bills, 6 tackles. And the 49ers, he was 0.
There was one of those games where I think if he's 0, it was one of those games because remember when he came to the Eagles, it was after we had our bye week and before the Dolphins had theirs. So he was the one player on the team who did not get a bye week.
Yeah.
And I think they gave him off one game because he didn't have, he was the one player who didn't have a shout out to Eagles Drew is in
What's up, Eagles Drew?
Dog. You know what I'm saying? He was the one player that we didn't have, you know what I'm saying, that we had who did not have a bye week.
Yeah.
So and mind you, to have come in when he did and to have that kind of production, I would still take out a flyer on him to get a full season out of him. And mind you, he was healthy the whole way through. Coming off of a major, what was it, Achilles?
Yeah, he had a crazy injury.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know what I mean? Like to see how he played basically the whole year and would have played not even having a bye week if we didn't make him take one.
I got a question for you. Would you pick up Cam Jordan over Phillips?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would not. I would not. You know what I'm saying? Again, I like service. I like serviceness. I like production and time. Jalen Phillips is young. You know
what about Khalil Mack?
No, because his best days are his even his drop off days are behind him. So he's a shell of the player he was when he left Chicago to go to the Chargers.
Because I'm looking at the free agents right now on edge rushers. Trey Hendrickson is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Phillips is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Khalil Mack number 3. Adia Uwa is for the Chargers number 4. Bradley Chubb number 5. And cast him with the Patriots. So the reason why I'm pointing that out is just because I know Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, those are the big names. At the end of the day, those are the big names. That's who everybody wants. I can see the Eagles picking up somebody that is a productive edge rusher, but is not a big name, just because we have so much talent already.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to worry about paying them all that money.
Yeah, we just need we need your veteran. We need your veteran presence in the locker room because we got a lot of youngins on the team.
Well, I think Brandon Graham is going to stay too. I think Brandon Graham is probably going to run it one more year.
Maybe for the veteran minimum, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But so, again,
Max Crosby is definitely like a talk and it's a conversation to have. I can't see the Eagles doing it just because you got to pay them.
Right, and I don't.
We're not at the position to be paying people like that right now.
But at the same time, I don't like because we're talking about Howie. I try not to say I can't see.
No, that's true, but that's going back to that core.
Yeah.
That's going back to that core five you got. Jalen Carter, you got to pay. Jordan Davis, you got to pay. Jahad Campbell, you will have to pay at some point. Quinyon, you will have to pay at some point. Coop, you will have to pay at some point. Those are our core five, and those are our people that are going to be making all the money.
Mm-hmm. I think our core on that defense is more than 5. Honestly.
Who else you would put Makuba in there? We only see 1 year of his production though.
Because he was a number 1 draft pick.
I would put Nolan and Jalen Hunt in there. Nolan or Jalen Hunt.
Bro, we still got to figure out what we're gonna do with Moro Jomo.
I think we're gonna let Moro Jomo walk.
Yeah, Jalen
replacement.
Yeah, and Smile Munden. You know what I'm saying?
I think we'll let Smile walk too.
But not anytime soon.
Like our Owen Burks. Like he's our Burks.
Yeah, but not anytime. Like, look, dog, these are people that's going to be on the team for a couple more years. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't even said if we're going to exercise a 5th-year option on Jalen Carter.
Yeah, and that's why I look at like Smile Munden, like you said, and I'm like, okay, we'll probably treat him and even Ty Robinson and Jomo. Those are like our Javon Hargraves, Milton Williams, TJ Edwards. Like those are our people that we got. That will eventually walk. We'll let them walk at the end of the day, unless they just outplay. That's kind of where I'm at with that. But I'm just like, okay, we're gonna be paying Quinyon a lot of money, bro. We're gonna have to pay Quinyon a lot of money.
And that's why I said take a look at we'll pay Cooper DeJean before we pay Quinyon Mitchell, only because we can exercise a 5th-year option on Quinyon Mitchell, and we can't do that with Coop. Coop we got in the 2nd round. You see what I'm saying? So all we have, so his contract, like they'll both come in, but Cooper get paid before and listen, he might even get paid early. Coop might get paid at the end of next year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Linda Conyers with the $2 super chat. She said, now y'all talking about rich people problems, and that's why they hate us, Linda.
Well, at the end of the day, like this is the off season. This is all we can talk about.
But see, that's not. Look, are we talking about how the owner's moving different? Are we talking about how the GM is moving different?
That's not something we necessarily need to worry about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you got to worry about your owner moving different, you got
problems. You're a Cowboys fan.
Like you got problems.
You're a Commanders fan.
Because the way that we're talking about
wait, if you talking about your owner and how they moving, now you a Giants fan too. Because Steve Tisch is in those Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? Steve Tisch is in those Epstein files. We all know about Josh because he's the owner of the Sixers. We know it. We know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And the Arlington Commanders owners like talking about brothers' dicks. He likes dicks, 8-inch dicks. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what be on their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's so crazy. Again, like how Linda has gotten to what Linda's been able to do is Linda Conyers is coming from a place where she's had a supreme confidence in the way her front office has been performing. You know what I'm saying? She has a particular type of safety net. People from other fan bases in our division, that's what they hate about you. That's why when she say, you talking rich people problems and everything like that, they ain't got that. They ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
These are things we have to worry about. Yeah.
It is sad, B-Dunk. It is very sad.
I personally think the Cowboys have more of a George Pickens problem more than we have a A.J. Brown.
I think what they think of A.J. Brown is actually George Pickens. Everything they have ever said about A.J. Brown, George Pickens has shown you that.
I think I'm glad we got through these players that we could possibly be letting go.
Yeah.
Going into the AJ thing, I think me and you are on the same accord. I know I was a little on the fence during the season, but I think AJ is staying. I don't think AJ is going anywhere. I think AJ is simply staying just off the simple fact that he loves Philly. He keeps talking nothing about Philly.
And then he started fucking with the media back.
Exactly. And
I think on the real, I don't think they picked up on it. But I think AJ been fucking with him. He's been getting them back. Honestly.
And typically the trend is when the players are going to be making trades like that or anything of that nature, they typically stay quiet. They're not pulling up to Radio Row. They're not making appearances like that. You're not going to see them on a podcast or anything of that nature. They typically stay quiet because they know a deal's about to get made.
Eagles Drew said facts, Leo. AJ was not suspended for missing team meetings.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's not a AJ Brown just had, and this is what I think about AJ Brown. And I forgot where I watched this at. But when it comes to the passing game with the Eagles, I just think AJ Brown wants the passing game to run through him. He wants it to run through him.
And I want him to want it to run through him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a wide receiver of his caliber, I want him to be that diva. I want him to want the ball. I want him to be frustrated. I want all that. Yes. That it was what's the name of the owners of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
The Rooneys.
The Rooneys, yeah. Art Rooney the third, I think. He said he remembers as a kid being young, he remembers seeing Mean Joe Green throw his helmet into the stands. Piss the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And he said his dad said, if you got a player who cares that much, I want him on my team.
Yeah. Because the way that AJ Brown looks at it is this is a dynasty team. This is a team that can win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
You talk about us?
Yeah, that's the way AJ Brown views the.
I think so too. I think he's like
that's the way he views it. So when he sees
y'all fucking up my second Super Bowl,
yeah. So when he sees us not playing up to the caliber that we need to, wouldn't you be pissed?
Yeah. He's mad. He's like, yo, and here's the thing. I noticed how the other players came out in his defense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even when they brought up the thing about the book, because they still talk about that. And when I talked to Blue and Dan the other night, they brought it up. And I told them, I was like, yo, I was like, they missed, they didn't see what Devontae has said. And I said, yeah, Devontae told everybody, like, they can't understand why they picked that game to say something. Because they say he was doing that shit the whole year. And then someone went and did the research and come to find out he sure enough was looking at that damn book all year.
That's all he was doing. Now, also with that, when we got Kevin Patullo, they asked AJ about it, and AJ said we're gonna have to do things different because now we got a target on us. We didn't do anything different. We didn't do nothing different. So I feel like that's a lot of where AJ's frustration is. And a lot of people say this is where I get frustrated when they say he doesn't want to play with Jalen Hurts. That's where it gets misconstrued that he doesn't want to play with Jalen Hurts. That's
where you find out who's parroting WIP the most or Jacob Sports. Correct. That's where the parroting comes in the most.
But you got to also remember, Leo, this is where Cowboy fans and other fans in the division are getting their information about us.
Yes.
And they feel like that's valid information. They feel like that is the right source to go to.
B-Dunk, if you're still watching, B-Dunk, this is what I mean by what Warren just said. That is what I'm talking about when I say you're parroting. He's explaining to you exactly how it is that you're parroting. You just don't hear yourself. We hear it. And that's how you tell on yourself. We know exactly where you got it from, whether you realize it or not.
At the same time, when you watch, and I'm not gonna say all of Jacob Sports because they do have a different show that comes on, and they're talking more of financials, GM perspective, trading perspective. It's not so much bashing the Eagles, but when you watch National Football Show, it's more bashing. Um, you, we heard what he said about Jalen Hurts. I remember he said, "You'll never win a Super Bowl with that quarterback." What happened?
Bro, I was on Lord Brunson's channel a few days ago, and I pointed out to him, I said, listen, Jalen Hurts will never be NFL regular season MVP. He'll never win that award. And the reason why he will never win that award is because the people who vote for league MVP, a lot of those people were the same ones who said that you'll never win a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. He'll be at best a journeyman backup QB, and that maybe you ought to look at him as a wide receiver or some shit like that. That's how they talked about him. He gets into the league, and in 5 years of being a starter, he's proven all of them wrong. So if they were to actually vote for him, they'd be voting against their better judgment from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. That's what that or 6 years ago. They would be voting against themselves. They will be, it's an admission that I was wrong. And they can't be that way. They cannot appear. Even when you look at the way Emmanuel Acho talks about him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got caught in a lie.
Yeah, and it goes back
He got caught in a lie with a
it goes a lot back to what you said though, Leo. You hear a lot of the talking heads of what they say about it's always, why is it always players that didn't do anything in the NFL that talk negative about Jalen Hurts?
Like Dan Orlovsky
but the ones that are highly accomplished, those are the ones that speak on his name in a successful
and most complimentary way.
Yeah, so like that's kind of what throws me off a little bit. I hope everybody else paid attention to that too. But
did you see how Joe Theismann ripped Dan Salio a brand new asshole over Jalen Hurts? Mm-hmm. And he like you could tell Theismann is over all of this Jalen Hurts hate. When the way he went at Dan Salio, he's like, where'd you get this from? Like, what makes you think he can't make all the throws? Because I've seen it, and you could tell, like, you could see Dan Salio kind of shrink because what he gonna do? Argue with Joe Theismann? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then that is where it gets embarrassing for Cowboy fans because they will argue.
Joe Theismann. and they feed off of it. So. I don't know anybody that's a Cowboys fan in here. B-Dunk. What is a YouTube channel that comes on 24/7, 24/7 Monday through Friday that gives nothing but Cowboys hate? You know what I'm saying? Like just Cowboys, just everything wrong with the Cowboys. I don't think they have that.
There is none. Yeah, there isn't.
They don't have that. So when they get their news,
but see, here's the thing. Again. You also have to take into account, you know what I'm saying, their value system is completely different than our value system. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Just got this from my man Nate.
He said, y'all.
No.
That's funny.
No. Monday
through Friday.
Vikings wide receiver Rondell Moore was found dead, and police suspect that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound that killed Moore.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Nate. My man, Nathan Edwards. No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's wild.
Yep. And we were, and he said we were just talking about mental health. So sad. Yes, we were.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. God in heaven, Father, please, keep a hand of protection over that man's family, over him and his soul. May he rest in peace. May he find the peace that he was looking for. We ask this in Jesus' name, amen. I'm sorry, man. I just had to get that prayer out. Like, Lord Jesus, man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
So sorry. So
that's
sorry.
heavy. That's
Yeah.
heavy.
Damn. Yeah. Damn. 26 years old.
Mm.
Mm,
They said they
Oh,
found him at home.
yeah, they found him. He was dead. Yeah. Shout out to Linda Jackson with the fine. Listen to me, Linda Jackson. I'm sorry. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said, "What do Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow, Allen, and Stafford have in common? Last time they played Hurts, he kicked their asses. How's that for top five?" How do you see?
Yeah.
See, how do you argue with this? And and
My
and, and
my,
mind you,
my
this is
biggest thing, and I'm gonna say this just
Mhm.
because I know B Dunk is on here, and I know that other Cowboy fans are watching. Please understand that I'm out here, and I'm only 20 minutes from Arlington.
Yeah,
And,
he's in market. He's
and
in market.
there's I talk to a lot of Cowboy fans. I chop it up with them, just talk ball with them. And
Educate him.
and
Educate B Dunk
and
on his
the
place.
number one thing that I realized is there's a gap, and that gap is an age gap. Anybody that experienced the Super Bowl or was at least born during the Super Bowl, they still have
Mhm.
that into the Cowboys.
Mhm.
Anybody that was after that generation or after that wave of the Super Bowl, they don't watch the Cowboys play. I had a guy that told me that he'd rather go play top golf with his girlfriend than watch the Cowboys play. He'll watch the highlights and he'll find out like how they did. But he said once they start doing well, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go and watch." He's like, "I'll go to the games, I'll do all that." But like as long as they are playing the way that they're playing, I don't do all that.
Well, they're also shell shocked too. What like do you trust when they start doing well? Because it's one thing, and this
Exactly.
again value system. Because Cowboy fans are they covet those regular season wins. They covet, you know what I'm saying? Those what up? Hey, Blue Virus, word, my man. Blue Virus is
Blue
here.
Virus. I've been
Blue,
watching them. I've been
yeah,
watching
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Blue Virus, shoot me a email at birdsection2023 at gmail.com.
We can get them in here. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the link to come in here.
We
We
can
want
get
you to
him and
come up
B
in
Dunk
here.
in here low key.
B Dunk, shoot me a email at shoot me an email about at birdsection2023 at gmail.com. Matter of fact, here. Let's do it like this.
But yeah, just it's a hard gap in between to where a lot of the younger Cowboy fans aren't as passionate about the team as the older Cowboy fans.
Hey,
And
B Duncan, hold on. B Duncan and Blue Virus, shoot me a email there so that at that email address so that I can send y'all the link to hop in here. We specifically said you guys. So
yeah,
that's why I'm saying it. So I'm sorry to cut you off, dog.
no, you good. I'm like I want them to come on.
Yeah.
But no, that's kind of where I'm at right now, and it's like it's real frustrating because when I watch YouTube and I'm watching and I see
Mhm.
Cowboy fans, there's a lot of Cowboy fans that don't really trust what the content creators are saying. At least when Eagle fans are talking,
Mm,
you'll get middle
mm.
schoolers that'll agree with the same stuff we saying. Like they'll agree with the same stuff. Some people don't think a lot of them think Dak is a good quarterback, but a lot of people want Dak gone that are Cowboys fans out here.
Okay, bro. Hold on. All right. Hey, B Dunk, check your inbox. I just sent it to you. You know what I'm
Blue
saying?
Virus said he's busy right now.
Okay. Yo, I was on with that. I was on with him. Blue Virus and Dan fucked me up. Yesterday. Fucked my whole day up because I was on with them till like 5 o'clock in the morning, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, we was talking. It was one of the best Eagles Cowboys conversations I've ever had.
That's good.
Yeah, it was just because all we did was just talk about.
Because you're talking ball, you're not just.
Yeah, we were talking
based
ball.
on
It wasn't about the. It
Yeah.
wasn't about the trolling. It wasn't about the try to lead into another thing or try to force you to say something that and Blue and them was like, yo, I see what you mean now, Leo. You're right. I'm like, yeah, I spent all that time and I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. And B Dunk knew I didn't know what he was talking about, but he let it go for so long, and then finally he took me all around the world, and come to find out, he wanted me to say that Jalen Hurts was a terrible quarterback, and I'm like, what? Like, oh, you could have told me to say that.
I feel like when you keep doing that narrative I feel like you can't do the Dak and Jalen Hurts narrative anymore. You can't do that. There's no point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's what
That's
that's what they'll tell you. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Porter Rock, what up, Porter Rock 19? What's good? Russell Baker in the building. Last night the Cowboys keep the lights on in the NFL. See, they think this is what they think. They think they're look at Russell Baker. The Cowboys keep the lights on in the NFL.
they keep the lights on.
Yeah, because they think that if you're talking about them, that's what they covet the most. They covet
you can pay the light bill while everybody else brings in the money. That's fine.
Yeah. Y'all bring in the money, we'll bring in the championships. How's that? I'll trade you that all day. I'll give you that. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? It's Rock. Oh, what up, Rock? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jalen has been to 2 Super Bowls. Meanwhile, Dak can't even go. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, just checking this shit here. All right. So I sent it to B Dunk. It's in B Dunk. I sent it to it's in your inbox, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jalen has been to 2 Super Bowls. Meanwhile, Dak can't even go past the playoffs. That's true. The delusion in Arlington is crazy. That's coming from Art. You know what I'm saying? And it getting your perspective is dope. The birds will prevail. Let's go. Thanks, Melvin. Melvin Vinglemore. Shardy McFarlane said, if Hurts acted like a fool on and off the field, the league and the media would love him. That is true.
Yeah.
Theo said, Leo, I could join if you want. No, you good, Theo. We good. You want to bring Theo in?
Theo, yeah, that's fine.
That's Theo. Shoot me
Lions fan. Yeah.
Shoot me an email at Bird Section 2020.
We can get the usual suspects on, bro.
Yeah, shout out to No Names Mentioned. If you're to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat, she said, no names mentioned. If your QB won 2 playoff games in 10 years, would you allow him to be 60 million and 70 million against the cap? You know what was interesting is, and this was I thought this was one of the most interesting things about going back and forth with B Dunk. I asked B Dunk, I was like, you guys made Dak Prescott the highest paid quarterback twice. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you got a good ROI? And
that's what I was telling you.
Yeah, and he said no. And I'm like, we went to 2 Super Bowls, we got 1. We won 2 NFC championship games. We've been to the playoffs every year. And you don't think that you see what I'm saying?
No, like, I see exactly
what math ain't math in here. You know what I'm saying?
I always just calm that down by just saying in 10 years.
B Dunk's in the green room.
He's in the green room?
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Oh,
yo.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
What we talking about? What we talking about?
What are we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
um,
Go ahead.
just just where are you at with your team right now, and what what's the furthest you think that y'all are getting with Dak Prescott and with the changes that y'all made so far? Because like I said, the whole reason why we doing this show because we know the combine is starting on Monday. So where are y'all at right now with the team and the production and the moves that have been made? What do you think can potentially happen?
And real quick, Theo, it's in your inbox, bro.
Where we at? I think we're at where probably about 50% of the NFL is at. Wait and see. I mean,
Mm,
it's been the most turnover since I can remember as far as coaching this year. So everybody's in a wait and see mode, right? So I think our wait and see is a little bit more optimistic than other teams, just to be
mm,
honest, just based
yeah.
on our history. So I told you guys 20 times, I'm not, delusional. You never hear me talk Super Bowl. You never hear me talk predictions as far as records. I just see hope. And that's all I could go off. I see hope. You
Do
got to
you think
understand
it'll be a 1 year turnaround?
Excuse me?
Do you think it'll be a 1 year turnaround?
I don't think nothing. I told you and I told Drew, and I agree with y'all. I'll answer that question around week 4. I'm not going off a press conference and saying, "Oh, we can turn this around next year." I'm
Yeah,
not that
because it's
fan.
just talk.
I'm
Yeah.
not that fan. I'm just telling you, coming off of Eberflus' defense, I have hope. That's all I can tell you. I have hopes. I did not have hope last year, and it's a bad feeling when you know like your team is not going to get any better because we're just leaking oil. The defense is just leaking oil. It's a bad feeling because it's like after week 5, I knew like I mean I love the way the offense is moving. I love how Dak is playing. I love how GP. But it's like we're not gonna go far with this defense. So
Mm-hmm.
this year, at least I have hope going into a season where I have, at least somebody that's willing to use the tools that he has and implement some fresh ideas. So I have hope. That's all I gotta say. Now, as far as I think, what was your second question, Omar?
No, well, I'll take that second question away and I'll give you this. If y'all don't get the production that is expected from Christian Parker, would
Hmm.
you want him to walk or would you give him a second year?
Christian Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him to walk after 1 year. That's crazy.
Well, that's what y'all did
No.
with
I
Eberflus.
was gonna say you did that with Eberflus.
Well, let me rephrase that. It depends on how it looks, right? So
Okay.
Flus was. I honestly thought Flus they was gonna bring Flus back because Jerry was talking about, and I don't know if y'all saw this interview. He said they asked him what was his regret, his biggest regret, and he said my biggest regret is that I've let coaches go too early, and
Okay.
we don't have consistency.
Mm.
So I was like, oh man, he's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, he said that before they let.
yeah. So I thought he
Okay.
was.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was getting
Okay.
our minds ready for him to come back. So I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god,
okay.
yeah, because he
Okay.
was like,
That
he felt
that
like,
adds that makes
yeah,
that changes everything in terms of how.
yeah. He was like, we
Okay.
had X amount of
Got
DCs for the past few years. Like my biggest regret is that I let these guys go too early. I don't let them build, and I'm
you.
like, oh my god, here we go.
But don't
Okay.
you think
So
Eberflus got a bad hand though? Because
Mm.
yeah,
in
yeah,
the process of all that, like you expect him to have. Well, let's just be honest here. Like Michael
Micah,
Parsons is probably one of the
right, right, right.
Yep.
top edge
Yeah,
rushers in
but
the league, and he
uh,
lets him go a week before. Doesn't that throw a
right,
wrench in everything?
it does. But and he would have got a pass. See, I, I don't know how closely y'all watch or follow, you know, the inside, but Flus was very stubborn.
Really.
If you notice, there were pockets of success. Like I can give you some games to watch where the defense was still bad, but it was glimmers of, oh, okay. And
Mhm.
like for instance, where we were blitzing more.
Mhm.
That seemed to be successful. But it's clear that the ideas to blitz more didn't come from him. They were coming from Shoddy. And
Okay.
It was
Flus kind
shoddy.
of
It
viewed,
was shoddy, like
yeah,
adding himself
yeah,
into the trying to make
right,
up for the shortcomings of
right,
Eberflus and the defensive play calling.
exactly. And
Gotcha.
Shoddy started coming into the defensive meetings. He started, being a little bit micromanaging. And
Okay.
Eberflus viewed Shoddy as like a little brother. Like, bro, I've been a head coach already. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
So it was always friction. Nobody knew it because they hit it very well. And
Okay.
He's very PC.
Right.
So he would never throw him under the bus. But it was clear friction all year between offense and defense.
Okay, real quick. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $10 super chat. She said, Dallas is last in red zone play, and Dak is the worst quarterback in football in the fourth quarter. 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And this makes you confident?
Hey, Linda, that's about $80. You talking about Dallas. Keep it coming, baby. I love it.
So no,
You
but
spent about 80. You
I'm
spent about
glad
80,
like
girl. Keep going. Keep going.
but B Dunk, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's something that like other like in the division we don't hear about. That's
Yeah,
something we
yeah, I
don't hear about.
understand. I get
Yeah.
it.
So
I get
like
it.
so
Yep.
first I appreciate that. I appreciate you
Yeah,
giving us
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
and I'm not making excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
giving like,
Well, you being
you know what I'm
realistic.
saying? Yeah, I'm just giving y'all like the behind the curtains because a lot of people just hear flus. Like they don't understand like what this guy was doing. Like
Mhm.
do you ever notice like, let me give you an example. Like
And this is
who's
new.
your,
This is in all honesty, B Dunk, never heard this before.
Facts.
This is
yeah,
all
bro.
brand new news to me. I had
Yeah,
no
we ain't know any
idea.
of this.
Yeah, right.
Lloyd will
Shout
tell
out
you,
to Flo in the
Lloyd will
building.
tell you,
I
Blue
had
will
no
tell you, like the dudes that really follow it, they know.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna hear this on like, again, y'all tell me, stop listening to WIP, right?
Yeah, no, that's a
We
fact.
have the equivalent of that on YouTube. And I'm not naming names, but we have the equivalent of that on YouTube. You just gotta know who to go to for what.
I think I know who you're talking about. I think I do.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. So
radio station, right?
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
So you can tell who's listening to them and you can tell who's like really tuned in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, wait,
they're not
hold on. I'm lost now. Because this is all right. So you're a fan, but Warren is in market. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So who is it, Warren? Who is it? Who's the radio?
It's the local radio station out here.
Local.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the local radio station. The best hint I can give you is when Jerry Jones made that one comment, and I just remember him saying, "What's your point?"
What's your point?
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
radio.
Is it the one he owns?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So I mean, imagine Jeffrey Lurie owning WIP. What kind
Well,
of truth
the
you gonna
thing
get?
is,
You know what I'm saying?
WIP actually
He
pays
does.
the Eagles. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
WIP.
there you go. Well,
Yeah,
we in the same
WIP
boat.
pays the Eagles. So.
We in the same boat then, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So yeah,
then at
Leo,
the same time,
Leo,
that's a radio station though. There's not a YouTube channel which you're a little bit
right?
more free of what
Yeah,
you
we got
can
a
say.
YouTube.
Yeah,
So
like
Leo, we got WIP in Dallas.
Right.
It's pretty much the
yeah.
same thing, you know.
Right. Okay.
I
So it's a
think
lot of
WIP is
politics.
a little bit more harsh. WIP is a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah. WIP is a little more, and y'all got, in my opinion, y'all are more entertaining. Like I still listen to WIP, just not off facts or information, just nostalgia. Like I grew up listening to Howard Eskin, so like that's like my childhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's not like I don't go there for information. I just go there. It just feels good on a Saturday morning.
Right.
I
Okay,
mean,
just something to listen to while you're driving. I got you.
It's
yeah.
a little reminder of home. He gets
Right.
he gets a little taste of home.
Yeah,
Right.
and
He's from out
my
here.
biggest thing is we got our own. We got a radio station that does that, and we have a YouTube station that does that. And I'm looking at it when you got a YouTube station that's on Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. all the way till let's just say 5 p.m. And
Mhm.
what they're doing is bashing everything that the Eagles are doing or whatever moves we making, that and as a Cowboy fan, you want to listen, you want to see what your opponents are doing. Like, I feel like they're giving false news to y'all. So
So do you think that's the overall theme of the host on WIP?
say it again.
Do you think that's the overall theme is to bash the Eagles or certain Eagles players?
I think it's a little bit of both, but I
Oh, yeah.
think they see it as entertainment and they see it as views. And one big thing that I would say this probably started happening after that 2022 season is the Eagles bring entertainment, the Eagles bring views, and the Eagles bring money. We bring in money talking about the Eagles. Like,
Well, all right. So here's the thing, B Dunk. It's a couple. In my opinion, I think it's two things, right? Number one, I think, and I just want to say this: like we figured out and I think I was with Warren when we figured this out, but we figured out that up until like towards the close to like the last couple of games, I was with a lot of other people. I was like, Hard Knocks is here because they want to, trip out over the Cowboys, right? But then we found out that the trend was negative comments and views on the Philadelphia Eagles brought in more revenue than saying good things or the Cowboys. So it wasn't so HBO did not come to the NFC East because of the Cowboys. They came for the Philadelphia Eagles. We didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? The other thing too, B Dunk, is at the end of the day, a lot of it has to do with the simple fact that Jalen Hurts is black. They don't like him around here.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think me and you have ever really talked about Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
The man. We talk, I joke about the offense and, AJ,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah, blah. Jalen Hurts, the guy,
Mm-hmm.
I love. In my opinion, Jalen Hurts is wise beyond his years. He carries himself well. He's he's a young black dude that is. And I don't want to say he's doing it better than anybody else, but I would just say is a great representation for young black men. He's
They
well
don't like that.
spoken. He's
positive.
clean cut.
Yep. They don't like that.
He got some chocolate on his side. Salute. So do I.
Oh,
He's
you talking about
clean.
with his wife?
Yep.
Yep. And she can stand on her own.
Right.
She can
I don't
stand
really
on her
have
own. She doesn't
anything.
need him. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I mean, I
doesn't
may
need
joke. Yeah, I may joke, but I really honestly love Jalen Hurts. Like, if he wasn't an Eagle, I would really love him. But,
Hold on. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said Jacob and WIP are losing listeners to people like Leo, Silly Ho, and the crew to lie and get clicks. Yes. Fel says, "Yo, Leo, you ain't reading my comments. My bad, Fels. I'm not seeing them. Hold on.
Let's get Fells in here, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Fels. Oh, wait a minute.
Linda, thank you for submitting the super chat. It wasn't about Dallas. Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, B Duck,
Right.
I appreciate that you do say that, but do you see where then if that's the case, why is he the most hated? Why is he the most hated?
Warren, I have to disagree with Leo because Leo made a comment that it's because he's black. In my opinion, what's my man's name? Damn, that's crazy. I forgot his name. Lamar Jackson is one of the most coveted and babied and loved quarterbacks in the league.
Oh,
so Leo,
I've had people say that to me, but Lamar Jackson. No. Lamar Jackson is nowhere close to being as threatening of a black man as
there we go. That's the conversation I want to have.
Yeah, because put it like this: it's the same thing. It's the same thing as with Chauncey Gardner Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He don't.
Mm-hmm.
He rubs. It's something about him and his blackness that rubs people raw.
So now we
So
talking.
it's different.
Now
Yeah,
we
it's
talking.
different.
Now
Yeah,
we talking.
yeah. It's not. It has nothing to do with his ability. Ability
Now we
wise,
talking. I
yeah.
understand.
Ability wise, they're the same. But
I'm with
when
you.
you
I'm
talk,
with you.
yeah, when you talk
I'm with you.
about those other parts that you're saying, yeah, that is,
100%.
yeah. That's why I
100%.
decided that I was going to start calling out the dog whistling. It has everything to do
100%,
with that.
bro.
Yep.
100%.
They
I
just
tell
don't
people
know
all
how
the
to.
time.
Yeah, they just don't know
Yeah,
how to express it or to say it. So they use
right.
other things. They say other things like he can't read a defense. Who told you that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can't make throws. Who said that? He goes out and he does all those things. So it's sort of kind of like they don't really hear him like that. They don't
Can
talk
I be
about.
honest, Leo?
Mhm.
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Like we three bros right here, right? So we can talk. If Jalen Hurts was a YN, Philly would love him.
Yes, yes,
Just being
yes,
real. I'm just being
yes,
real.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
just
for
being
sure,
real. As an outsider,
for
I'm just being
sure.
real.
For sure. Yes. Yes.
But
But
you know why they don't? Because he's threatening, like you said, because he has that demeanor that he's supremely confident and he knows a little bit more than you think he knows.
yes.
He has that mystique, like I know. Like I know this game. Like he got gems and he's well read and you know what I'm saying? You know that kind of brother
He's
The
that
very
is.
women,
strategic
the,
about what he does. Yeah.
the women love
Yeah.
him. The
That's
women
intimidating,
love
bro.
him.
That's
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yes. And
That's
mind you,
intimidating.
and mind you, white women love him too.
Bro,
That
that's
is
intimidating in corporate America. That's intimidating in sports. That's
yep.
intimidating
Yep.
in entertainment. Any type of black man that carries himself like that is intimidating.
Yep. And shout
They
out to
want to.
Linda
They
Kynes.
all want us with gold fronts, and they all want us to, put
Mhm.
braids in, which is cool. But we ain't all like that.
Linda
Yeah.
Kynes says, by the way, the money is to support the content. Linda,
Linda,
you
I'm
don't listen,
playing. Stop it.
Linda. Let me tell you something,
Gee,
mama.
y'all
The
sensitive,
only reason
man.
why I don't say anything is because I don't need to. You gonna cut him up.
I'm playing.
You can
Why
cut
y'all
him
so
up.
sensitive,
You know what I'm
bro?
saying? I love it. Get him, Linda. Get
Jesus
him.
Christ.
My people's listen, B
Philly
Dub.
fans used to be tough. I don't know
My
what's going
people's
on.
my people's is educated like that. Fells,
I do.
check your inbox. I sent the link. It's in your inbox. You know what I'm saying? It's in
Oh,
your
Fel's mad at you, bro.
here. Nah, get the fuck out of here with shit, yo. Y'all don't know Philly the way y'all think y'all do. I'm fucking done, dog.
Whoa. What's wrong, Fel? Get my dog
Fells,
up
come
here,
on
man. Let
in,
me talk
man.
to Fel's, man.
Going
Hold
to
on.
get Fells in here, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
got
sent it
Fel's
to you.
mad. What's going on?
Ain't
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
he's
bird
not here.
section live stream without Fells.
I know,
But now,
right?
Leo,
Yeah.
we could talk about that all night, Leo.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. It's he's not, and it's also the reason why they hate Shador Sanders. Shador's not
Yeah.
coming from a place of need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not coming from a place of like he's got to be humble and oh, thank you for picking me and yes sir, yes sir. He ain't
Right,
nah,
right,
he
right,
ain't that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He's a child of privilege. You know what I'm
right.
saying? He's come
Right.
down, his parents, his value,
It's different than Jalen, but I know what you're saying.
right.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
definitely different from Jalen, but he got that confidence from his pops.
It's an
That's
Exactly.
aura. It's an
yeah.
aura. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what
lie.
I'm saying?
If I showed you my group chat with all Cowboy fans, like
Yizzo,
trust me, like
There
Yizzo.
it is.
What's up,
we talk
fellas?
about
What's
this a
up?
lot.
What up,
Hey,
Warren? What
What's
up,
up, fellas?
Leo?
what's good, bro?
What up, Big Dog? Hey,
Big
yo,
fellas, what's up,
man.
baby?
Yo, what up, man? Yo, man. I heard that shit the other night, man.
Oh
I'm
man.
straight watching the joint right now. All that
Oh
Philly
man.
shit, we soft. Come on, man. Y'all not from this motherfucking area to be talking that bullshit.
Oh man. Oh man.
We deeper than that. Y'all not
Oh
here.
man.
I don't give a
Oh
fuck
man.
what the media. No, listen, ain't no all man shit. Cause y'all
Oh man.
disrespected my man on the channel the other night. I just didn't
Who's your
chime
man? Who's
in.
your man? Who's your man?
Leo, man, Leo. That's
Y'all,
my
Look at my
fucking
people.
man. That's my
y'all
fucking man.
sensitive, man.
I
Why
saw
y'all so
no,
sensitive?
no. Listen, man, fuck all that girl shit. Fuck all that girl shit. ain't on the
Man,
Cowboy channel right now. If you read my chat, you'd have
I'm
thought that I
consistent,
said what
bro. I
the
don't care
fuck
what
is
channel
wrong
I'm
with.
on.
No,
I'm gonna
you
be
not.
me.
No,
I'm
you
gonna be
not
me.
consistent.
It
Yo,
ain't.
yo,
I'm gonna
yo.
be me.
You talking to a real ass
I don't care
nigga
if I'm
right
on
now.
Cincinnati Bengals
Man, yo,
channel. I'm gonna be
listen,
me.
dog. Listen, dog.
And trust that.
Listen, dog. I don't trust
Trust
shit when
that.
nobody tell me trust shit. So if you ain't
I ain't
from
raising my
Philly, you
voice on
don't
you.
know we get down like that. Dog,
Oh
let
God.
me tell you. I thought you was
Really,
a
man?
thorough ass nigga. I thought you was a thorough
Hey
ass nigga.
Leo. Hey
Till I
Leo.
heard you talking that fly shit and you saying, answer my question, answer my question, answer my question.
Fells, where
You
you
ain't answer
been?
my
Fells, where you
question yet.
been, Fells?
Come on, I'm
Fells, where
right
you
here
been?
right now where I'm always is,
Where you
dog. I
been?
watched the
Me
last
and
five.
Leo troll each other all day, every day,
No,
man.
no,
What you
no,
talking
no, no,
about?
no. Listen, I'm talking about some grown ass man shit right now.
Stop,
I
man.
don't give a fuck
Leo,
what you talking about. All
hey,
that shit
Fells.
going in one ear and not the other. That's why they sent me the link. They know I was
He
gonna
can
fly off
send you
the
the he
hinges,
can send you
dog.
the link. He can send you
No,
the Cuban
no, no,
link.
man.
I'ma
You trying
talk,
to
and ain't
wiggle
nobody
your
gonna
way
stop me
out of
from
this
talking,
shit.
brother. You can put me on
That's
a
why I'm
Pittsburgh
talking.
Steelers chat.
So if
You
you
can put me on a Lions
watch
chat. You can
any,
put me on a
if you
Vikings chat.
listen,
You can put
listen,
me on a
listen, man.
Bears
I don't give a
chat.
fuck what you saying right now. That shit is irrelevant. I saw
Fellas,
the
you talk.
difference. I saw
Fellas,
the
you a little man for
difference.
YouTube,
No,
bro.
no, 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 no. That shit not gonna work over here.
You're a little too man
You
for
too
YouTube,
slick for
fellas. It's
that.
just football, bro. Relax.
No, 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 no. You changed it from being football
I'm
by the way
consistent,
you
bro.
act.
I'm consistent,
By the
bro.
way you
I
act. By the way you act. When I
the way
saw
I
you, when
act
you
is
was
the way I'm
talking
gonna
to
keep
that,
acting.
listen. No, 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 my
And ain't
man.
nobody
No,
gonna
my
check
man.
that.
No, my man. I'm checking that shit right
Ain't
now.
nobody
Because
gonna
you had
check
a
that.
different personality when you was on the
If
live
Leo
stream with
felt the way,
us.
he wouldn't have me on here, fellas. If
Listen,
Leo
man,
felt
that's
the
why
way, he
you
wouldn't
keep
have me on
cutting me
here,
off.
homeboy.
That's why you keep trying
Homeboy.
to save your face. That shit not
Homeboy.
gonna work with real Philly niggas. Ain't no
If Leo
bitches
felt
over
the way,
here.
he wouldn't have invited me
Ain't
back,
no
homeboy.
crying over here.
Homeboy.
Ain't no crying
What are you
over here.
talking about?
You been out southwest,
Oh
so you
man, this
know how
dude.
we rock. That's why you took your ass out Cheney.
What?
Ain't no
What are we
drama
talking
in
about?
Cheney, nigga. Stop playing with me.
What are we talking about, bro?
We talking about,
Hey,
we gonna talk about how your
hey,
whole
fellas. Hey, fellas.
personality.
Hey,
Listen,
fellas.
I'm
I
talking
love you, brother.
Tom.
I love you,
Hey,
brother.
hey, hey, outside
I
outside
love
of
you, brother.
football, I love you
I
too,
love you,
though.
brother. I
Outside of
love you, bro.
football, I
I'm
love
not
you
gonna do
too.
this. We better than
No,
this, bro.
outside, listen to
We
what I
better than this,
said.
bro.
Wait,
We
wait.
better than this.
Comprehension
All right,
is
hold on,
the
hold on.
Hey,
best
fellas, fellas,
Hey,
antidote.
fellas,
hey,
fellas,
hey,
fellas, fellas,
fellas, hold
fellas.
on, hold on.
We better
What
than
up?
this, bro.
We got you, but now we're
No,
starting
no,
to get.
no, we don't got me though. Hold up.
Wait,
1 second. I heard
fellas.
these dudes. I heard these dudes, man. I heard these dudes. I've
Hey,
been watching
Wow.
the fucking
I,
show.
Wow.
I
Fellas,
got
It's
you.
hold
getting
on.
deep,
I
man.
just don't.
It's getting deep.
What's happening is
YouTube.
we're
YouTube got
getting
these dudes out
further
here.
away from the
No,
purpose of this particular stream. Remember,
Yeah,
this is not my
no.
stream. This is the
yeah.
Eagles
Wow.
Collective
This is the collective
Podcast
stream,
stream.
bro.
This not mine.
I get it. I get it. I
Wow.
get it.
I get
Wow.
it.
I
Wow.
I
get
get it.
it.
You
I
frustrated, bro.
get it. I get it.
What is he
I
I
get
frustrated
it.
love you
for?
for this too,
I
dog.
get it.
For
I
real.
get it. I get it. I get it. I understand that. Warren,
It's all
no disrespect to the collective podcast, the Eagles Collective Podcast, man.
mm, mm, mm.
You know what? I'm blacked out too many times already,
Hey,
so this is not the
I
first
feel you,
time.
bro. Hey, you probably
Listen,
one of
I'm
the
gonna
most
calm it
Yeah,
passionate
down.
people
I
I'm
I
gonna
ever
feel
met.
like
calm it down. Because I'm the most consistent nigga on this joint.
That's true.
Mhm,
That's true.
Straight the fuck
That's
up.
true. That's true.
mhm,
Nobody else can come up here and say how consistent the fuck they was
Right.
other than
mhm.
me. I keep the same fucking energy when I hear bullshit. When that
Yep.
shit is real, I stay real. The conversation can continue as normal. When I hear bullshit, be don't, that's what brings this extra animal the fuck up out of me, dog.
But
Now
now
I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
curious though. I'm
I'm gonna
curious now.
say this.
What
I'm gonna
exactly was
say
I
said?
this.
enjoy.
I feel
No,
Go
like
ahead.
a
no.
marriage
Listen,
counselor right now.
It's
No,
okay.
no, Warren.
Yeah,
Listen.
What y'all sipping on
just
tonight?
break down to
When B
what was
Dunk
said.
was
I
on the
got some nice
Bird
tequila over here,
Section
some blanco.
podcast, they
Mhm.
talking that nonsense, man. I'm not in the mood to hear that shit.
What y'all sipping
We
on?
get
What
ready
y'all
to have a
sipping on out there?
snowstorm again. Listen, Warren, I'm talking to Warren, the host of the
Mhm.
Eagles Collective podcast. I'm
Shout out to
talking
the
to my
chat.
brother Warren. Sub him up. Subscribe to Eagle Collective Podcast. Sub him up. Collab, also subscribe to Bird's
What up,
section.
Arthur? My
That's where
dude.
we at. But listen though, for people to talk that they consistent,
Tiff.
Warren,
What up, Tiff?
they
I
gotta
know.
understand that they talking to conscious people that can understand if they keeping it consistent or not. The last time B Dunk was on the Bird section, he was not talking like this. But
What
when
did
he
did I
flipped
say
to the
anything?
Bird,
Did I say
I'm not
anything?
interrupting you, dope.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
talking about.
I'm not interrupting you, man. I'm talking to Warren.
You've been talking for 15 minutes, brother.
Warren. I don't give a fuck
It ain't
how
say
long I
nothing yet.
take. I'm
All
not
right,
It
on
ain't
your
say
yeah,
nothing
time
yet.
clock.
It ain't say
Fucking
nothing yet.
bounce. I'm not
It
on
ain't
your
say
time
nothing yet.
clock. I'm not
It
on your
ain't say
time
nothing
clock.
yet. It ain't say
I'm not
nothing
on your
yet.
time clock. It's
Get to your
Warren.
point.
I'm talking
Get
to
to the
Warren.
point.
I'm not talking to you, dog.
Get to
You
the point.
interrupting grown folks. You're
Get to the point.
interrupting grown folks' conversation. I'm
Get to
not
the
no
point. You
fucking
yelling in
young
the
boy.
camera, man.
You
What you
not
doing,
gonna.
bro?
I'm not in
You
no
better than
camera.
this.
I'm in my
You better
phone.
than this. You
Yo,
yell on the phone over
hold on.
football. You
Hold
better.
on,
Come on, bro.
I'm
I
timing
live a real
myself
life,
out.
homeboy. I
This
live
shit
a
ain't
real
got
life.
shit to do you. And
I
you the
live a real
only
life,
one.
homeboy.
Yo, you sound like an idiot making that
I live a
statement.
real
We
life.
all
You
live
looking at
real
a phone
life.
yelling at somebody you don't know.
No, listen to your statement. You said you live a real life. We all live real lives, my man.
I
we
don't
got
know
Fuck
what
out
another
of
life
here
you
with
live
that.
in.
$65
Hold on,
super
fellas.
chat.
Shout out to
Warren,
Linda.
I'm
Hold on,
talking to
fellas.
Warren.
Hold on, fellas.
One second.
Shout
Hold
out
on.
to
Yelling in
Linda
the phone,
Myers.
grown
No,
man.
I
$5
don't
super
hear
chat.
you. I don't hear
All
you,
right,
dog.
y'all. Let's
And I don't
all
know you. You
Yeah,
calm
don't
man.
know
down.
me.
Fellas,
I don't know
I
fellas,
don't
you.
give a fuck about knowing you or not,
You
man.
don't
This is
know
fucking.
me. I don't know
This
you.
is entertainment.
Fells.
hey,
I'm gonna
Fellas,
fellas,
sleep
can we
we
get
tonight
the
like
got
a
Myers
baby, and I'm
$35
Warren,
gonna
family?
super
wake
chat.
up, and I'm gonna still be me.
I'm trying to time myself the
And I'm
fuck
gonna go
out.
on another channel, and I'm gonna still
Right?
be me.
So what?
And
So
ain't nobody
what?
gonna stop
This
me from
shit don't
being
matter
me.
to me.
So if
I don't give a
you don't
fuck.
Let's
Yo,
enjoy
let's
me being
dope.
Calm
me,
down, y'all.
Yo, you about to
wait.
make
Hold
me
on.
drop my
Hold on.
shit.
Fellas,
More,
Fellas.
real
Wait,
quick,
fellas
real
more
quick.
crashing
on the
out,
Let's
Wait,
intro,
let's
right?
hold
crashing
read
on.
out
let's
over
Hold on.
read
YouTube,
let's read the
On the
super chat
intro,
from
right?
Linda real
yeah,
quick.
hey, fellas, let
Let's
me
read
read the
the
crashing
super
out,
chat.
All
I,
right,
I
read
gotta
the
read the
super
super
chat.
chat.
go
crash
ahead,
out,
go ahead.
crash
All
out,
right.
crash out,
Shout out, shout,
crash out.
shout out to Linda
Yeah.
Kynes with the $5 super
Yeah,
chat. She said at Fells 56 and Fells is at 56 and Catherine. You know I got him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
wow,
saying?
you know what I
So,
mean? Stop
wow.
playing with me. But I'm not even
YouTube,
going to go there. Thank you, Linda. Thank
YouTube,
you. Much support, sister,
YouTube.
my bird section queen.
yes.
Warren,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, talk to me.
what I'm talking about, Warren, because I could talk to you, I could bring my temperature down. Because I'm
Mm,
talking to
oh,
you, right?
oh.
Warren, I don't want to hear no sidebars from no side shit. I'm talking to
Mm,
Warren. Warren, when he was on the bird section of last live, he
Uh-huh.
was not talking like this. He was talking different, where it was more relatable and it was more communicative, where we could have intellectual conversations. But I saw him when he was on the other podcast with his cowboy brethren. And
Mm,
I'm telling you, I saw the total disrespect. I don't give a damn if they call it disrespect or not, man. That's not my
mhm,
business. But I saw the total disrespect that they paid my brother Leo when he appeared on a panel, man. And it
mhm,
took me 3 times to not make a fucking comment in the chat. I restrained myself 3 times. I was going to really
mhm.
say something when I heard Brother B Don't. Because outside of football, I actually have no issue with you, B Don't
We're not
outside
talking
of
football,
football.
bro.
After, no, we talking about
You,
respect
you,
and
you took
disrespect.
it past football.
We
We over
talking
football.
about disrespect and disrespect, what you caused. Since we bringing it there. You disrespected my brother on a
Over
cowboy
football.
channel. But
Over
because
football.
I didn't, Warren, you hear me, right, Warren?
I'm listening.
Over football, right?
You said this 15 minutes ago.
I
What's your point?
saw some disrespectful shit.
But what you gonna do about it?
You really want me to answer that
I
question
mean, we
on the
talking like you talking
internet?
for 15 minutes
No,
about what I
nigga,
did.
I'm
What you
not
gonna
one of
do
them
about it?
self-snitching
What
ass
you gonna do about it?
motherfuckers. I'm not one of them self-snitching ass
That's
motherfuckers
my
that's gonna get
question. What you
myself
gonna do?
incriminated. I don't got no answers for
I mean,
you. I'm
we
talking to
talking too
Warren.
long, bro. You
Warren,
So
getting
this,
Warren,
thirsty.
so,
Warren.
You
so
talking
You
too
fellas,
don't
long.
got no
listen.
What
time
you
limit.
actually gonna
I'm
Yeah.
do?
talking to Warren.
What you
Warren.
actually gonna do about it?
It was different. It was different when you
Yeah,
hear
okay.
somebody change their whole pattern of
I'm here now,
conversation
bro. What you
when
gonna do
they're
about it?
on their channel.
Mm,
All right. When they on their channel, they got a different energy. And they
mm,
disrespected
How's
my
my energy
fucking
tonight
brother.
when I'm alone?
So
I'm
I
alone.
don't
What's
know
my energy
how
like
many
tonight?
motherfuckers that they
I'm
think
alone
is
tonight.
going to let somebody disrespect
I ain't
their
got no
brother.
comrades with me.
Real quick, shout out to Eagles
Are you
Drew with
are
the
you
$2
fucking
super
serious? Are you
chat.
serious
He
talking
said
this tough
58th
Tony
and
shit
War
on the
Don't be
Avenue,
line?
real
crazy,
Philly
man.
shit.
Like, you
Salute
I'm
you
not
think my
crazy.
fault?
Hey,
Shit,
if
it's crazy.
it's
You're
getting to the
going
point
around
now,
that bullshit.
yo, but hold on,
You're going
fellas.
around that bullshit.
Fellas, hold on. It's getting to the
We was
point
He
now.
just talking about Jalen
tried to
Hurts,
project.
and we was
Hold on,
talking about
He
everybody.
Jalen
tried to
Hurts, and this man
Hey,
project
coming in here
if I gotta
yelling.
mute
that
everybody,
he's
I'll mute
staying
everybody.
consistent.
If
Go
it,
ahead,
No,
go ahead.
go ahead, Warren. Go ahead.
so it's
Go
getting
ahead.
to the point now. People are putting in super chats. We can't even read them.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like
yeah.
we can't even read the super chats now. Like I get it, you upset, Fells. I definitely want you to dive into it and give me your feedback on it. But we can't be if people are paying for a super chat, we gotta respect that though.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Right.
yeah.
No doubt about
We
that,
gotta
Warren. No
respect that.
doubt
Yeah.
about that. No doubt about that.
Yeah,
That
I'm
being
in
said,
agreement with that.
like a
shout out to
marriage.
Eagles Drew with the $2 super chat. He said 58 and War Avenue, real Philly shit. Salute Sergeant Fells. Fells, you have
Yo, man, I
to give him fired up.
I don't get that people can come on one stream and then go to another stream and then say that they're keeping the same energy. When these same people refuse to answer a question, but got all the questions in the world, but say that they're the ones keeping it real. You
Mm.
know what that's
I
called?
hear what you're
You know
saying.
what that's called? You know what that's called?
Tell me.
Tell us, Wells.
That is called affirmation.
Mm. Mm.
That's
Wow,
when a person
brilliant.
answers your question with a question. That's exactly what the fuck y'all do. And
Mm.
there's nobody that's ever told y'all the actual word of what y'all actually do. But I
Thanks,
look
brother.
like the gangster brother. I look like the boy that's street and
No, you
shitty,
don't.
and I'm
No, you don't.
unintelligent
Trust
and
me.
shit like that. I don't trust you shit. You don't know how I live. We
You do
keeping it
not look like a
sports.
gangster.
Listen.
Uh, uh,
We gonna keep that on the
hold on,
calm.
child.
Leo, go ahead.
Yeah,
You
I'll read the
Go
chat
ahead.
too, Leo. Big
I'm
shout
just
out for
saying.
showing up. Appreciate
I'm
it.
just saying.
Yeah,
do
I'm
not
just
look like
saying.
no gangster. Yelling the phone. Stop.
yeah.
And,
All
In
right,
in
so
other
one thing
football
that's
news,
always
how about
been one thing that's always been true, Big Dunk, since you laughing,
Fellas, we was
looks
good, man. We was
looks are
good. You did the wrong thing.
deceiving.
You did the wrong
No,
thing.
I ain't do shit
You did the
wrong.
wrong thing to the
Looks
wrong
are
person.
deceiving.
wait.
Looks are deceiving.
You did
Go
the
ask
wrong
your
thing to
old
the
heads
wrong
what that
person.
means.
Trust me. I'm not
Wait.
gonna stop.
You
I'm
We
not
got
gonna
to
stop.
never
hey,
been
let's
scared of
I'm
nobody. What
not
the
gonna
fuck
stop.
you
yo,
mean you?
I'm not
Theo
gonna
was about
Nigga?
to
stop.
say something. Theo, what were
I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna
say?
stop.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'd rather listen to
Hold on,
Theo.
fellas. Hold on. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Theo. Go ahead, Theo. Go ahead.
Salute, Linda.
well, first I feel
No,
like
don't salute
marriage.
her. You talked about
I'm
her
not gonna
paying money
stop.
for
I'm
shit.
not gonna stop. Fellas, you
Fuck out of
sensitive,
here.
bro.
That's a
Stop it.
bird section
You
queen.
sensitive. What you had a
Dog,
bad
you
week?
full of shit, dog.
You had a
I'm
bad week?
listening
You
to the
alright?
people.
I'm
Leo,
sitting
you
up
was
sipping
reading.
some tequila. I'm
Theo,
chilling. And
All
you up
right,
here
Theo.
yelling
We
on
could
a
All
care
right,
Saturday
less
Theo.
night,
what you
all right,
talking
Friday
about.
night.
y'all.
We don't give a
What
fuck.
day is
I
it? I
don't
don't even
fall
know what
into
day it
goofy
is.
shit.
That's how much I'm chilling.
I don't
I got
fall
my
into goofy shit.
I got my toes out.
How
I'm
about
sipping
that?
tequila. This man is
I could
yelling in his
care
phone.
less. But I
That's
could
crazy.
care less what the
I'm
fuck you
booking a
doing.
flight right now. I'm
Good
chilling.
for
I'm feeling
you.
good.
Theo, what you were
I'm
saying, brother?
feeling good, brother.
Because
Anyways,
I'm showing
besides,
respect
This
to my
man ready to
brother, my
fight through
real
a
brother.
he's man ready to fight through a cell phone.
All right, go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
Jesus
don't get
Christ.
down like that. You don't
Wait,
Go
know
wait,
me
ahead,
at
wait,
Theo.
all.
fellas, hold on.
Jesus
Go ahead,
Christ.
Theo. Go ahead.
Theo.
anyways, in other football news, the
There
Lions.
we go. Transition.
Yes. So
Stop
apart
acting
from the
like you the man of this show,
Nice
dog.
trip.
Cut that
Oh,
shit
now it's
out.
coming out. Now it's
Theo.
coming out. The
Hold
true
on,
Theo.
hold on.
feelings are coming
not
out.
up,
We
Hold
hearing
Fells,
on, Theo.
Theo.
Fells,
The
please,
true feelings are coming out
Fells,
now. Snake
please,
in the grass.
be done. I swear,
Go ahead,
please.
Theo.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Theo.
In
Snake.
other news, football news, the
Mhm.
Lions CEO and president of operations has officially retired today.
What?
Yes, my president and CEO has retired today, Rod Wood.
Rebuild.
This motherfucker said, "Oh, you don't look
Rebuild.
gangster."
Rebuild.
Rebuild.
He literally
Ain't he
does
a funny
nothing.
ass dude?
We have the
He a
talent.
funny ass dude.
Yeah, I got the time. I'm just playing with you.
We
Big
call
bro.
niggas like that goofies.
This man
Okay.
still talking.
I'm
What I
talking
do
to
to
my
this
lady.
man?
Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm
Like,
talking to my
do I know
ladies.
somebody that you know
I'm
and that I
talking to
know?
my lady.
Like,
Mind your
do we
business.
have history, my brother?
You're
Hold on.
interrupting
Let
I
me
grown
mean,
read
I was
folks'
this.
just feeling
Hey,
for
we
him.
got.
Yeah,
conversation.
Hold
we
on.
must
We
have
got a
some type
chat.
of
We got a
history.
Let
chat.
me read this. Let me read this.
You see
I
this
must
shit.
have did somebody
Let me,
that
let
you
me read
really
this.
care
Logan
about.
Motorsport says, "Hey,
That's
hey,
this
Warren,
nigga.
and also one time B Dunk
That's
want
crazy.
Lloyd to
Yeah.
block me on Lloyd channel. Leo and Warren, read this. Leo, please. Got you." Dr. Jen says he's an agitator. Hey, Dr. Jen, I don't like them type.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad, Shardy. My
yeah.
bad.
Leo, Low Eagle. Okay, tolls out. Pause. Yo, fellas, love you, but you making it hard for me to
Right.
crack
You
the back
right.
jokes.
You right.
Leo and
I
Warren,
did
read my
crash out,
comments. Got you,
Shardy.
Logan. Shardy McFroggy, hold on. Low Eagle wants in. Hold on. Read the chat, Leo. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Shardy, you right. I
B Dunk,
apologize to
everyone
the chat.
disrespect our brother Drew and Cowboy Stream, Leo and Fells. That's true. You know, we not
Right.
here
No,
to
I'm
get.
apologizing to my chat though. I'm
Yeah, I'm going
apologizing to
through
the
them.
chat.
I'm going
That's
through
Yeah,
them.
we
definitely
going
Don't
through
right.
them
worry
right now.
about it. Hey, B
Yeah.
Dunk, I remember you threatened me and Lloyd. Yeah, I got that one already. All right, so I read them through.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Hey,
they
Leo, I have a
deserve
question,
In
their
Leo.
piece.
other
They deserve
league-wide
their
news,
piece.
the Lions are planning to make Jameer Gibbs the highest-paid running back in the league.
How much?
I
What?
think he's earned that.
No,
He's top three. He's top three.
it's just only right for me to apologize to the host of the show,
Theo,
to
You
he's
Leo,
good,
top
bro?
three.
You
Hold on, B
good?
Dunk. Let him talk.
in
B
the
Dunk.
chat. In the chat, I gotta apologize. I gotta apologize to my normal, everyday, every live stream people.
My man.
I don't want to crash out like this, but I'm sick and tired of being the only person that actually lives in Philadelphia that hear outsiders talk about Philadelphians.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is soft work to me. It's easy for them to say that, yeah, Philadelphia people soft. They not here.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't even make it as long as they talking with that shit that they talking here. So
Mm.
it's easy to say that shit from a distance. But I've been here for 5 decades. I've never left this motherfucker. I only
Mm,
have one choice but defend my people.
mm,
I'm a Philadelphia born and raised resident citizen. I got people that watch these live streams that be like, yo, man, why you don't say more shit than what you say? So just imagine how delicate I'm really being, even though I be crashing
mm,
out. Could
Mm-hmm.
you
mm.
imagine how delicate I'm
Delicate.
really being? No, Leo and Warren in my chat, in the chat, not my chat, but I call them my
You got it.
family,
No, it's
man.
your
I
chat.
love my
You're right.
family. I
No, you
love my
said it right.
Yeah,
family.
You said it right.
You
Your
know what I
chat.
mean? I
Yeah,
you
I
owe
know.
good?
them an apology for the way that I'm crashing out. But I
Retrograde.
think people understand that it's very disrespectful to hear outsiders constantly bash the city, the team, and the people in it, and they not from here. So they don't know what's actually taking place in the city as we speak. They only keep repeating the bullshit that they're being told or the bullshit that they keep hearing. They're not actually understanding the actual live human beings that actually roam these motherfucking streets and support this team, even when you didn't.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm,
Be born and raised with this shit. I'm a
mm,
born bird, just like
mm,
Theo is a
mm.
born
Born
lion
bird.
fan.
I feel
Mm-hmm.
that.
Just like that. That's just the only way I can play it. I'm not never apologizing to no fucking Cowboy fan. I'm apologizing to my Eagles people. I'm apologizing to Warren. This is his channel. I'm apologizing to Leo because I felt disrespected for him.
Salute,
I'm
fellas.
apologizing to my chat because I have not crashed out like this in a
Hey, fellas, I
while.
want to move it. I want to move it
So,
forward. So I'm gonna
so
say salute,
no, no,
and I'm gonna
no,
say
no.
say
B dog.
salute,
I'm saving
and
you for last,
that's not my
brother.
name. That's not my name. I'm gonna say
B
salute.
dog. B dog.
That's not my name, brother. I'm gonna say
You
salute,
what the
and I'm gonna
fuck your
say,
name then? You want to be a disrespectful ass motherfucker? I can show you how we
hey,
be.
Leo.
You
Oh
tripping.
my God.
You tripping. I don't
This
give a
guy,
fuck who you be talking to or who
this
you
guy,
whoa this.
this
Who you
guy,
whoa that.
crazy.
Bring your ass back up to Philly and let's see
Give me
that
some more of
shit
that
on the
tequila right
block.
there. Give me some of
Yeah,
that
do
tequila
that
All
right
right.
there.
shit. Let's see
Hey,
who
Phelps,
really a boss. Let's see who
I'm
really a
getting
boss.
hold
I'm
on,
getting a
B.
Because
foot
I got
rub right
niggas
now,
that's
bro.
watching this shit
Fellas,
that'll
one
check their
second.
ass right now.
I'm getting a foot rub right now,
Yeah.
bro. I don't understand what you yelling about.
Man, come
I'm
on,
chilling.
man. I got peoples that'll come to
It's
your
Saturday
crib,
night.
nigga. You
It's
fucking with
No,
the
no,
wrong
Phelps,
one.
whoa, okay,
Fellas.
okay. I like
Phelps,
that.
Stop playing
I want
with
you,
I
me.
like that.
Phelps,
I like that.
Phelps.
Now you talking my language.
I want you to put yourself on mute, and I want you to
Now
take
you
a step
talking my
back
language.
for a minute or
Now
two.
you
got
talking my
Hey,
language, brother.
I got you on mute.
I'm in the South.
hey,
You
hey,
know
B
where I'm
Dub,
at. You know where I'm at now.
B
Don't
Dub,
do that,
Be done. Come on,
B
bro.
Dub. Stop. Come on, man.
Leo.
That's not
Leo,
how.
you know me.
I know, but stop.
We just
Now,
having a calm,
yeah,
collective talk. You
yeah.
know me. I'm just,
I want us to get
Warren.
back to. I
Hey,
want us to
Warren, I
get back to
apologize.
the.
We got so off topic. I don't
Yeah.
even know
I
what the hell
apologize.
we
Hey,
were
Warren,
talking about.
Warren, real talk. I apologize.
You know what's crazy though? We were just talking about why we
Yes.
you were even hidden why you like Jalen Hurts so much. And then
How ironic, right?
Yeah.
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 And you see how we just fall
And,
off like
Yeah.
and Warren, all my, you know what I'm saying? I can relate to Jalen because
yeah.
I intimidate a lot of people, and I ain't talking about YouTube. I'm talking about real life,
Right.
Mhm.
and I get this reaction a lot. So
Well, you know
it's
what
all
though,
good.
B Dub? It's also, like part,
It's
and
all
I
good,
I'll,
man.
I'll always think that Jalen Hurts has the perfect. He has the
Yeah,
perfect demeanor
I ain't peeped
for the
that.
Philadelphia media
Right.
because
My chat got my back.
he only does like he gives the kind of answers that leaves them like, what the fuck did he just say? What does that
Right.
mean?
Yeah, it
You know what I'm saying?
was.
And he makes them
And
have to
he don't
think.
give them what they want.
No.
The
You know what
tea.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He'll never
Yeah.
give anybody. The last time Jalen Hurts was actually on a podcast talking was
Mhm.
Jason Kelsey. Like, and what was
Yes.
rookie year?
Yep.
And that's it.
The new heights. He did the new
So
heights.
Right.
so it's not like it's. I don't even think Dak Prescott he talks a little bit more and he's out a little bit more. But just looking at Jalen Hurts to where nobody truly knows the person that he is, to where the only little snippets you get from him is from other people. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
then you get the negative and you get the positive. The negative is more on his gameplay. Positive is more like you said, the person that he is. So I look at it as why wouldn't you want to root for that person at the end of the day?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
where
like
I'm
I
at.
said, I've
Leo
never
Warren,
had anything bad to say about the man. The man himself is just,
Yeah.
to me, he's pushing the culture forward. If you ask me.
Yeah.
For sure.
and Leo and Warren, to
Yeah.
kind of complete my statement from earlier, it sounds like it's going to be 22.3 million.
22. Dang.
Yeah. For Jahmyr Gibbs.
Wow.
He's probably going to retire a Lion there.
Wow.
If he doesn't, I'm going to be pissed.
Wow. 20.
Wait, so what does that say about David Montgomery, though?
Yeah.
As far as we know, he's contented now.
So he's
Hey,
still.
Theo,
So y'all still plan on keeping him?
No, but I
Yeah,
agree. I
it
shouldn't have
sounds like
talked
they
that
can.
brown and shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you're right.
he's not gonna come back. He's not coming back, right?
No, everybody right though.
I got you back
What,
on.
Jahmyr?
I got you back on.
Or
Everybody,
David?
everybody right.
Uh,
I shouldn't have
yeah,
said that. I
Montgomery.
shouldn't
Yeah, I
have
don't
made
think
that
David
statement.
Montgomery, is gonna come back.
Brother, he think I am.
Yeah, no, I
shouldn't
think
have made
he'll
that
stay.
statement.
He'll stay in Detroit. We'll keep him.
What's his contract right
No,
now?
I don't know.
Goodness, I think because we got him cheap from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been with y'all for what, 3 years so far?
Yeah, I think this is his third year, and
It was a trade for DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember DeAndre Swift was with Detroit.
So he's at.
But we got him from Detroit.
No,
though.
we got him from Detroit.
Yeah, we got him from Detroit.
So, and then he went to Chicago after us.
What's crazy is Ben Johnson did not want Swift. So it's kind of funny how he didn't want him. Now he's got him back with the Bears. But
Yeah, so his current contract, so he signed in 23, so we've actually got him for an extra year now under contract because it's 3 years, 18 mil.
It's a contract extension.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Be done. I got a question for you though, and since we talking about running backs, so we all know y'all just signed Williams,
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, y'all just signed to a 3-year. What does that mean for Blue? Are y'all because y'all still got a bunch of running backs right now?
Isn't Blue a rookie? He was
a rookie.
His second year. So like, what is that answer for the other running backs y'all have? Y'all just gonna make them y'all bell cow, or what's the plan with them? What do you think would be the plan with them?
So Blue, we got one game as a sample size, right? He played the last game of the season and showed out. Malik Davis showed some bright spots, if you want to be honest, but I don't think signing Javonte means that we can't look for another running back. I just think that means we're not going to draft one.
So y'all going to back by committee or?
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, just to be honest, I think y'all the standard when it comes to running backs. You got the 1-2 punch, kind of the old school thunder lightning thing going on. I think Javonte is out thunder, so to speak. I think we need Blue would be perfect, but he got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? So Blue was drafted to be the lightning, but I just haven't seen enough from Blue to trust him. He, one game sample size is not enough to say, okay, you're the number 2 next year. So in my opinion, I think we should run it back with Blue, but also look for one more running back, maybe free agency, just in case Blue don't pan out, and then sprinkle Malik Davis in there at times.
Don't y'all have Musa or Mustafa or something like that y'all got?
Musa, running back?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Frank? Musa. You talking about
He was with Tennessee. He was with Tennessee. Y'all picked him up with Jalen Blue. Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuck on that one.
I think it's Mustafa. Mustafa, I think.
Oh, you talking about Mafa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was nice, bro, but they didn't give him no playing time last year. So I don't know if he, didn't know the playbook or, was in the doghouse. I don't know what happened to Mafa.
Because he was good in college. That's why I'm like,
he was good.
Why when I was looking at y'all running back, I was like, they probably going to do a running back by committee. Based off that y'all just
but Warren, Shotty don't trust running backs that can't pass block. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why he wanted Javonte back so much. Because Javonte's a great, he's a great blocker. So I don't know, man. I hope Blue pans out because Blue would be a nice sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? A nice compliment to Javonte. But
now, B-Dunk, speaking on the recent signing of Javonte Williams, how does this now affect George Pickens going forward when it comes to his contract?
I don't think it has nothing to do with it.
Well, they'll have they've already built in restructuring triggers in damn near everybody's contract. So it's not like they can't get the money. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this, because we said this earlier, you know what I'm saying? Nothing for nothing, but Jerry does have a point when it comes to signing players to big contracts and getting burned. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually has a point. So I understand why he would be, for lack of a better term, gun shy with signing folks.
He's got burned.
Yeah, he's been burnt. You know what I'm saying? And and on top of that,
he was a little apprehensive with the second Dak Prescott signing, wasn't he?
Yes, he got pressured into that.
Also with Micah, you know what I'm saying? Because he talked about that. He said, what happens when I do is not a problem is that he always signs. The problem is that when he does, it's late, so you end up spending way more than what you should have. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got pressured into that second contract with that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And he didn't want to sign it. He didn't want to sign it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all.
To me. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Wait. So you got pressured into that deal with Dak?
I think he got pressured. Jerry didn't want to do that. I think he lost the room.
Because I remember during
the reason for Joe Milton.
He loved Joe Milton, exactly. Jerry wanted to move on, but I think he lost the room. I think Stephen Jones and some other guys kind of pressured him. You could tell the guys that Dak is not a Jerry guy. You know, for y'all that don't know, Dak is not a Jerry guy.
Yeah, I can tell that from his
I mean,
presence.
Jerry is not a
CD,
that guy.
Yeah.
CD and Micah were Jerry's guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And Zeke, would you say Zeke was?
Zeke definitely, yes. Zeke, he loves Zeke. He loves Dak. You can tell, you know, him and Dak. Even their interactions are always like kind of awkward because Dak knows y'all wanted to move on.
Would you say Amari Cooper was or no?
No.
You don't. So what's stopping the Cowboys from wanting to make a trade with another team to move on from that?
Dak has a no trade clause in his contract.
Yeah, he has no trade clause. You can't.
He's added in both his contracts.
Dak would have to be okay with it too, though. That's
exactly. Dak got the best contract in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just to be real, like I'm not even capping. Like he got the best contract in the NFL.
So if you know that going in that your owner has a quarterback that he technically doesn't want, is he still going to set him up for success?
Yeah. I mean, he likes him. He tolerates him. He's just not. That's not his guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Romo was his guy. We all knew that.
Romo was his guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's almost like in college.
Linda Kine said Jerry don't like to pay upfront signing bonuses like Lori. That's why they won't win. That's why they won't win.
I just think that's crazy just because the whole Micah issue that happened. And we can all agree Micah was somebody that Jerry liked. So like
that was his boy. Well, Warren, we can have a whole episode on that, Warren.
Yeah, I believe y'all could have got Micah for late 30s at the most if they would have signed him. Came to him.
That's a whole. And the only thing that frustrates me about the Micah situation, and not even y'all, like even Cowboy fans have gotten complete amnesia about how that went down. Like as it was going down, I was like, guys, let's remember this.
Do you hear this?
And then let's remember. Micah is playing Jerry like he's playing both sides. Like, watch. Nobody wanted to admit it because everybody loved Micah. But I'm like, this guy's he like being a little shady. Like, how you gonna be in the suite one day talking business and then block the guy's number the next day? Like, grown men don't do business like that, man. But nobody brings that up.
So y'all
Jerry
got
said
a
he
lot
blocked
of office issues.
Huh?
Would you say y'all have a lot of front office issues in?
No. It's that
just ownership.
People get around Jerry and he's a mesmerizing guy and they want to play big boy talk, and then when it's really trying to do big boy business, they say talk to my agent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry's an old school dude that's going to pull up a bottle of whiskey, look you in the eyes, and say, "I'm gonna make you the highest paid non-quarterback in the league." That's what he told Micah. What he told Micah.
Yeah, is that something that do you want that out of your owner? Would you like an owner that
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't. If it works, I don't care how he does it.
But he's not supposed to do that though.
That's illegal.
I was gonna say that's illegal. Yeah.
Hey, Leo, I get it. I'm just telling you what he does. He ain't gonna stop.
No.
No, we get it. We
get it, but we're still telling you it's illegal.
He's a stubborn billionaire, bro. He ain't gonna stop. He just said the other day.
Illegal.
He just said the other day when they said, "Have you been talking to George and his agent?" He said, "I've been talking to George."
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So this dude,
he's not afraid of the consequences.
He's not afraid of the consequences. Exactly.
Yeah. Because like I thought, because the first thing I thought was when Micah wrote that email and he listed all those bullet points, I was like, oh shit, the NFLPA is gonna have something to say about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not gonna. This ain't good. This doesn't look good. Now, at the end of the day, whatever comes out of it is just going to amount to nothing more than just a slap on the wrist because it's Jerry Jones. He's responsible for the NFL. He's a big reason why the NFL is as big as it is. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the most powerful owners in all of the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all that, spit in the hand and then the handshake and all that stuff.
Right.
And, to Phelps' point, yes, that is illegal as hell, but he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
But Leo,
And
you heard about how they signed Michael Irvin, right? Back in the day.
I heard how they got
I
Tony Romo too in a
Tony
room.
Romo.
Yup.
And before he signed Dion, he called Michael and he said, Michael, he said, you tell me what you want to do. They was in there drinking. Michael said, pay the man. He paid the man. So when it works, it works. You know what I'm saying?
The rules are and it's different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the 90s. Yeah, that's the 90s.
Yeah. So we,
But Jerry thinks it's the 90s, so he ain't gonna stop.
Linda Collier said Lori pays 49% of the players up front. That's true. And yeah, folks, I have not said this since we went live, since we started this 2.5 hours ago, but please you hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Fells for bringing the hot sauce.
Once again, I apologize to
I so appreciate that. Warren, you know what I'm saying?
Leo, everybody on the panel, except for the person that said that I don't know his damn name, and everybody in the chat. That's how we gonna play this game now.
Yes, we're finally doing it. The Lions are reviewing their medical staff. Yes, finally.
They're getting rid of them.
They're under review. They're under professional review. It's finally happening.
All those injuries they've had,
Hey, Phil, did you hear that?
Yeah,
Phil,
I heard Leo. Yeah, I heard Leo.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they did that fast.
Well,
but it's about time though, because they team stay banged up though. They lose a lot of players on injury, especially their defensive side.
Just like
hold on, Cass.
It's definitely not as surprising.
Cash, your boy, and Low Eagle, y'all got to send me a email to the email address. Shoot me an email at birdsection2023@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And be done. I got a question for you too. I got another one.
What up?
I talk to a lot of younger Cowboy fans, and they don't. That's one thing I would say. They don't know ball as much when it comes to just talking Dallas Cowboys. So, our free agency? We kind of talked about that a little bit. Who is somebody that you want on the Cowboys that you feel like can come in and make an impact instantly?
I love y'all too, Bird.
As far as free agency.
Say it again.
As far as free agency.
Yeah, on the Eagles though. On the Eagles. Now that you have
the Eagles.
Yeah. What Eagles players are you?
I was going to say because Christian Parker, the way that I look at it, I feel like he's going to try to imitate a lot of what Vic Fangio does, but put his spin on it.
Yes,
but for him to do that, he's going to have to bring in somebody that understands it and can pass that message along to the other players. So who's somebody you see you would want to bring in?
So let me just pull up y'all free agents real quick because I'm not educated on everybody. Philly free agents.
Because I think we only really think it's two. It's really only two.
So we talked about Dean, right? We talked about
Dean. You got Blankenship.
Who else? Who else beyond them?
You got Phillips, but Phillips only had like half a season.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying who else is looking at beyond them?
Okay, got you.
No, I don't know. I don't know your free agents. I just want to pull them up. So I know Dean. I know Phillips, obviously. Okay, here we go. So based on what Lloyd told me about Dean, his leadership and all that good stuff, I would say that would probably be my priority if we're gonna be, fishing any guys from your roster. I would target him. I'm not a big Phillips guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think.
Respect to you, Drew.
I'm not willing to pay that money for Phillips. I'm sorry,
Lieutenant.
I think he's gonna ask for a grip.
So Dean, that doesn't scare you?
Dean, his health scares me. Yeah, not the money.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, everybody that's out there as far as prime free agents have health issues, right? Max Crosby, Chubb, everybody that we want has like health question marks. So you gotta roll the dice with somebody.
Yeah, but
Right.
Dean's missed half of. I think he's missed more than half of the games since he's been in the league. Like
He's
I
he's
more.
know.
He's,
half of his
he's
games.
missed more games than he's played in.
Yeah,
So if he comes back next year, is he starting for y'all?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe he would
Yeah,
start. I think the option.
yeah.
I think the thing that the Eagles are more skeptical about is can he play a full season?
Can he
Because
stay
when we
healthy? Yeah.
lose Dean, it's a huge drop off. It's a
Right.
huge drop off.
Right.
So last thing y'all want is to get somebody and then all of a sudden they're injured and
I
y'all get
know.
drop off.
I know, man. I'm scared
And
about
that's
uh,
and that's actually a
paying Crosby that money too.
that's actually a Cowboys trait too, in
I
terms
know.
of taking out flyers on previously injured players.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Right.
it seems like Jerry thinks that if you can take a flyer out on a previously injured player, you're getting them cheaper than if they
Cheaper,
were
yeah.
healthy. And then if you guys rehab them correctly, you might get a better ROI because you got them on the low. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Whereas with us, you know what I'm saying, and I've always pointed this out. Philadelphia is quicker to move on from a mistake like that than Dallas
Mm-hmm.
is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
saying? They don't move on from mistakes as fast as we do, regardless of how much money it may have cost us. Regardless of anything, it just that's just the way it works.
Bryce
Mm.
Huff is
And
a prime example. Bryce Huff.
yeah, Eagles Drew said, "Low Eagle, please don't cry." He mean crash out. Fells, you a real one. Mad respect. A linebacker and cornerback on Dallas. Drew said, "Salute Warren." Linda said, "Fells Southwest real one. When you know, you know." Art said, "Fells almost called a body." Oh Lord Jesus.
Don't say that, Art. No, I did not. No, I did not. This was definitely
Oh,
just bet football,
Wow.
dog. No, I did not.
yeah,
Wow. Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, Art. You my brother too. You my brother, my brother. You my brother.
Catching bodies on the
Big brother.
tube. That's crazy.
And
I
real quick,
know I
Fells, I got a
am not.
question for you, Fells. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
Catching
shave?
Yes, sir.
bodies on the tube.
Hey, Fells, did you
Huh?
shave?
Yeah, I had to. Actually,
Oh,
man, listen.
I knew it. I knew something was different.
Look. This
That's
is
why
a
he's so grumpy.
Stop.
no. Please, time out, be done. Time out for a second. Leo and Warren.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I had a heart attack that actually killed me. I got 8 stents, and I have to have procedures done from this point on. So I'm trying to keep my mood as actually light as I possibly
Right,
can.
your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. My blood
Yeah.
pressure, my cholesterol, my eating habits,
Wow.
you know what I mean? All of that changed.
Mm.
So I gotta reevaluate. So I'm actually, when I be saying I'm not trying to crash out, I be really meaning that,
Hmm.
because I know my blood pressure is dangerous. It spikes over 200 immediately. Yes, I be walking around in stroke territory, not even feeling like I'm having a stroke, my brother.
Mm.
I'm on blood thinners for the rest of my life, is why I wear that mask, because I gotta have procedures done and shit like that. But I do not be trying to crash out. I hear certain things and it's unsatisfactory when it's always coming from people that don't live in
Hmm.
Philadelphia.
Hmm.
That makes me, I've always been high energetic when it came to Eagles and sports and shit in general. But I have to learn. When I was telling you this the last time, I never explained why. But this is why I know I have it. When you come from where you come from,
Hmm.
which is irrelevant because we're talking sports, I would recommend all brothers, especially brothers of African American descent, instead of getting checked out once a year, get checked out twice a year.
Hmm.
Because the shit can hit you when you least expect it. It hit me when I came home from work and I actually died, my brother. They brought me back. So I know I'm not supposed to be crashing out. But I've been protecting my family since I was 10 years old. So if I hear any disrespect towards my family,
You go hard.
just the way that
I get it.
I take it personal.
Yeah, you love hard.
So my bird section family has become my family. So it's feel like my duty, even though nobody initiated me to do anything like that. It's just something that I was kind of born with. If that make any sense, you know what I mean? To just protect your family.
Yeah.
So it's really no disrespect, even though B Dunk was pulling whatever he was trying to pull. I was trying to say to B Dunk, I still respect you outside of the football talk. You gave a brother knowledge. You never gave me a chance to tell you that when I asked you for the name of the book. And you
Hey,
had
fellas,
no
that's why I'm
hesitation,
surprised.
no
That's why I'm surprised
hesitation,
that
brother,
that's why I'm so surprised at
that
your
you
behavior,
sent
bro.
me.
Because I got love for you, man, and
But
I'm surprised that you did.
I got love for you too, B Dunk. Let's clear
Nah,
that
you
up.
know, nah,
I
nah,
got
nah,
love for
nah,
you too, my brother.
nah.
No, listen. You can
All you had
say
to do was
no,
say, all
but
you
I
had to
can
do was
say
just tell,
no because you disrespected my family.
fellas.
You
Let me
got the
talk
right to
5
say
seconds.
no first. No, go
Just
ahead.
relax,
Floor
just
yours,
relax, just
floor
relax,
yours, floor yours, floor yours.
fellas. I give
Yes,
you
sir.
utmost any interaction we ever had. I give you utmost respect, even through the chat. I always salute you. Me and
Yes,
Leo,
sir.
we got a different dynamic, right? He knows, I like to get under his skin. He knows he gets under my skin. When I go too far with Leo, Leo lets me know. Like that night, he let me know. Don't call me a liar. Don't do that. I don't like that. Like he checked me. I go at it with Lloyd. That's my brother. I go at it with Lloyd. He'll check me. It's all good, bro. We not this is football at the end of the day. You just gave us some real life stuff you going through, bro. It's not that serious. We just up here, busting chops, having a good time like we would in the barbershop, bro. Ain't nobody you don't gotta get your blood pressure up and yelling, and it's not that serious, bro. I never disrespected you, fellas. Like I wouldn't have gave you them gems if I thought you was a sucker. Like
Right, but I
I'm
never
not I'm not
said that you disrespected me,
no,
B
no, no.
Dunk.
But fellas, at the end of the day, I come on here as a kind of a relax or escape from the everyday hustle, bro. I don't come on here to yell. Like I don't come on here to troll. Y'all might think I'm trolling. I'm just having fun, bro. At the end of the day, when I'm on with my Dallas fan, they go hard at Eagles fans in the chat. But ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody. It's not that serious. Lloyd will let Leo up every time. Lloyd will let Momo, Washington fan, up every time. It's all love, bro. We just out here having fun, busting
Dude.
chops, trolling. It's not serious, bro. And everything I said tonight, I'm still smiling, having a good time. I got my feet. I'm getting a foot rub. I'm getting a foot rub, sipping Blanco tequila, my nigga. I'm not. It's all good.
And
And then guess what, fellas?
shout out to
So
Fellas,
Eagles
why you
Drew
don't
with the
believe me when I tell you it's all
hey,
good, my
fellas, and
brother?
guess what? Guess what? And
What up? What
tomorrow,
up?
if
What up?
Leo go live and
uh-oh.
Leo wants to invite me up, I never asked him. If he wants to invite
You're a
me up,
channel member, man. You got
Oh,
the
you
link.
good. You
You're
good,
a channel
no,
man.
no, no,
member.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no.
disregarding
But
tonight.
I don't overstep my boundaries. Even with Lloyd,
No, I'm
Lloyd says,
disregard. Y'all good. Y'all
Yeah.
good,
And
man.
even
real
with
quick,
Lloyd,
We was
Leo,
good
even with
teammates
Lloyd,
anyway.
real quick, shout out to Eagles Drew with the $2 super chat. He said, Fells, as a nurse and friend, please keep calm.
word,
I'm trying.
facts.
I'm trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying. You
Hey,
right.
fellas,
You
you've been
right.
standing up for an hour, bro.
You
Sit
right.
down, get a foot rub, man. Get a drink. That's what I'm doing. I got my lady
Oh,
rubbing my feet.
I kind of don't need you to tell me that. My lady right here, she takes good damn
See,
good care of me.
fellas, what
She
happened,
takes
fellas?
great
We used to
care of me,
joke,
my
man.
brother.
We used to joke. What happened,
Yeah, we
fellas?
good. We
Fe-
good.
Fellas, what
No,
happened,
no. You
bro?
know what? You know what? I'm gonna tie myself out. You are absolutely right.
Fellas, we just joking,
You
man.
no, no,
Why you so
no.
No,
You
serious
no,
right.
tonight?
he's
I
saying you're
just
right.
literally tie myself out.
Yeah.
I literally
Okay,
just tie
okay,
myself out. It's
okay.
almost like putting myself in timeout.
Yeah, man.
When I
Fellas,
said you're right,
you know,
you're
90%
right.
of the stuff I
That
say, I'm just
statement, you're
busting
right.
chops, bro.
Yeah, you right. I can't argue with that. You absolutely right. I agree.
But when we serious is when we serious, we talking about the real stuff like we was talking about before you came on. Like you missed that, and I wish you was here for that. And then when me and you was talking the first time I really met you, that's when it was serious because we was talking about them jewels, right?
Right. But unbeknownst to you, B Dog, I watch every live.
Me too.
No, I watch them joints that you be on with Lloyd and them too.
Me
Not
too.
just ours.
Hey,
I'm
Leo.
just incognito with that shit.
Mhm.
But
Hey, Leo.
I'm going to forgive and forget. I mean, let's just move on. I wasn't really
Fellas, I
talking
love you,
personal
brother.
shit.
I love you, bro.
Yeah,
And tomorrow,
I love you
and
too, my
tomorrow, and
brother.
tomorrow,
Shit.
if Leo invites me up, if I have the privilege of being back up, it's no hard
No, man,
feelings.
you
It's
will
no
be.
hard
Don't
feelings.
even worry
Yeah.
about that shit, man. Don't worry about
It's
that
all
Everybody's
shit.
welcome.
good.
Yeah.
All
Like
good.
at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, this is YouTube, man. This is
If
YouTube.
That's all it is.
men can't
It's
listen, B Dog.
YouTube.
Look, listen. I'm not no internet nigga.
I
So
know. I know you're not.
I don't care about YouTube or social media and none of that type shit.
That's
I'm
why I want you
saying
to
you
get back in your
straight up.
square, brother.
No, I'm telling you, man to man, it's all good because we never
Okay,
took
I
it out of
accept that.
that box.
I accept
You
that. I
more than
accept that.
always welcome, my brother. It was never nothing personal. It's just
I
that
accept
I
that.
take shit personal when I hear people disrespecting my family.
I
That's
feel
a
you.
me
I
thing.
feel you.
That's a me
I feel you.
problem. That's a me problem. I did not know that y'all already discussed whatever y'all discussed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a
yeah, yeah.
me problem. I'm willing
Hey,
to
look.
accept that. I'm willing
Hey,
to
fellas.
accept that. I'm going to
Hey,
stand
fellas.
on that.
Hey, fellas. You know Leo's a real one. He wouldn't have invited me back up if I took it there and I really disrespected him.
No, but you
Like,
is a good brother, man. You is a good brother, man. That's why I
right.
try not to
But
take it
but
out
why
outside of
why
that
would he
shit.
invite me back on his show if I disrespected him? So you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
He might
Like
not say it like the
he
way I'm
checked
going
me.
to say it. I mean, we are our own
He
individual.
checked me that night. He checked me that night and
Right,
said, "Be
right,
done. Stop doing that."
right. I get
And
it,
it's over. It
but
was over.
he's him, man. He's going to say it one way. I'm going to say it
Right,
the
right,
way I
right, right.
saw it.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Just haven't had a
But
chance to
now
get with me. So you had
you
to say,
told me that y'all already, which is actually none of my business because
yeah,
y'all
we
grown
good.
men as well. But I'm just telling you how I saw it.
I
And I
feel you,
felt a
bro.
family member being disrespected. And I've been this way since I was 10 years old to protect
Nah.
my family. No,
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
real shit.
Leo's my guy.
I've been
Leo's
this
my
way
guy,
since
man.
10. Yeah, yeah. So it's really nothing. I'm not going to really hate the guy that's sharing
Right.
knowledge with me.
Right. There you go. Because if I ain't rock
Going to
with you,
share knowledge
if
with
I
me,
ain't rock
man.
with
I'm
you,
not
if
going to
I ain't
burn
rock with you,
that
I wouldn't share
bridge.
that with you.
Yeah,
Real
I'm
quick,
not burning
Arthur
that
McQueen.
bridge on no shit like that.
Yeah, real quick.
Right,
Art
right.
McQueen said, "I live and breathe my birds, so it's not just football. Life will change you. Shit, not the same. Leo, you live tomorrow? Yes, I am. Bird section is my family. This is Eagles channel. That's from Logan Motorsports. Shout out to all my peoples that's here. You know what I'm saying? That's in the building. I so appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is
But
one of those things. And again, y'all, hit that like and subscribe button.
I,
Make
Yeah.
sure when
if
when
I don't
after
do
you hit
nothing,
wait a
I
minute, fellas.
definitely have to take Drew's advice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And let me say this.
Salute, Drew.
After y'all hit the like and subscribe button, take yourselves on over to the Eagles Collective podcast and do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I will also invite you all to become channel members too. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite part about the Eagles Collective podcast is these motherfuckers do not agree with each other.
We don't.
It's
We really
not.
Right,
don't.
but I think
It is so far
Leo,
from the
I
Eagles love fest.
apologize. I think I overstepped that line and that barrier that Warren had with the Eagles Collective podcast. That's why I'm really apologizing to you, brother Warren.
Mm.
You don't definitely have this kind of action on your channel. If I did not visit your channel, I would not know. But I know you do not have this kind of action. Y'all brothers on
Yeah.
the panel may go at it with each other, but we do not come from behind scenes and
That's true.
step up to the front with this type of energy. So I'm
Hey,
still going to apologize to everybody in the building that's watching because this was a crash out. And now y'all kind of understand why I've been trying to force myself not to crash out.
no, you good, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's an Eagles Collective exclusive. That's all it was. If you missed it, you missed it. That's all it was.
Self-control, fellas.
Yeah.
Easy on them.
Hey, at the end of the day, we all learned something from it. We all learned
Yeah,
something
that's
from it.
facts. That's facts. That's
Got you, Drew.
facts.
Got you.
That's facts.
Got
And,
you.
and brother B Dog, you more in love than you think you are.
Hey, fellas, I'm telling you,
I
bro.
appreciate. I'm telling
It's
you, you are, brother.
I got thick skin, man. It's all good. It's all good. Like it's not that
I
serious to
can't
me.
not
It's
love
all
the
good.
brother that gave a brother information, man. I'm
Absolutely,
trying.
man.
I'm doing a knowledge
And
thing.
I'm gonna keep
And
doing it too because I know you're a real one.
I
I'm gonna keep doing
definitely
it.
crash out when I hear so. This is a precursor. I crash out when I hear somebody disrespecting my family. I
I
can't
got you. Hey,
control that
fellas.
part. That's
Hey,
all that
fellas.
is.
Hey,
What's
fellas.
up?
I'm gonna
What's
be
up?
up there. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
be up there for. I'm gonna be up there for. Let's see, 3 months. I'm gonna be up there for what we call May weekend.
Oh
I'm gonna buy
man,
you.
listen, man,
I'm
I
gonna
got
buy
you. I
you.
got you.
Look,
How
I'm gonna buy
about
you a
that?
bottle. I'm gonna buy you a bottle. Meet me on the yard. We'll have a drink.
Well, listen,
Oh,
I know I don't look like I know I don't look like that type boy you was talking about, but I am one of them bulls. Your money's not
Nah,
good here. I
we ain't got to
got
talk
you.
about that
Just let
on
me
the
know when
YouTube,
you
man.
coming. No,
yeah.
no, I
That
can say that shit, man. I'm good. I done showed my crib. I done took them to Fairmount Park, showed them the man. All you gotta do
yeah,
is watch
yeah,
some of
yeah,
the
yeah,
older
yeah,
lives. I'm
yeah.
not
That's what I'm
hiding from
talking about.
nobody, my brother.
That's my
Listen, your
guy.
money is not good here. When you come up,
Oh,
just let me
stop.
know. I
Nah,
got you.
nah.
No, your money ain't good here. Your money ain't
Salute,
good
man.
here, man. I
Salute,
got you.
salute. I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah,
Yo,
Hey,
your
And
money
Leo,
ain't good
hey
here.
Leo,
What's
yo.
up?
Leo. I think we have to really just talk about the beauty of what's happening. Like, I know people get real protective, and I'm not talking about fellas. I'm talking about people in the chat and just not just your chat, all chats. People get real protective. Like even the Lloyd's chat, when you come up, people get protective and like, oh, what's he doing here? I think we got to start celebrating the network that's happening, right? Like the fact that you could come on Lloyd could come on yours, I can come on. Like it's a nice network that's building. And even though, like you said, none of us agree, we all got different teams we're rooting for. We got to celebrate the fact that these networks are growing. Like there's
oh
people in the
hell yeah.
chat that I be seeing like, I see their names pop up. I'm like, oh, I feel like I know them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
it's a nice community
yeah,
that's growing, man. Like,
yeah, for sure. For
it's
certain.
dope.
For
It's
sure.
dope.
And real quick, Fells, check your inbox. Check your
Oh,
inbox.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Drew told me to send that to you.
No, I'm about to check. Okay.
Dr. Drew, what up?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
But no, that's the fact that you said be done. Because at the end of the day, we all like football. That's
Right.
all it
That's
is. It's all
That's
it's
Lieutenant
all
Drew.
football
That's
at the end of
Lieutenant
the
That's
day.
Drew.
why I have the
Oh,
famous
I got
ending
it. I
line.
got it. I
Thank
got
you
it,
and for
Lieutenant.
enjoying
All
the
right.
game of football.
it's all
Yeah.
football, man.
It's
That's
all
it.
football and hell. It takes us
Oh
away from
shit, my
the real
bad,
shit we
Theo.
all
My
dealing with.
bad.
That's what it is.
Exactly, Warren.
Take us
Exactly.
away from the shit we really be dealing with. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's why we do this. And
Right.
I want to come in from another team. Yo, educate me. Because if you come on mine, you got to educate me on something. Like,
Yeah, it's all good.
Right.
that's
Well,
Right.
like I was saying from the other night, like
Knowledge is
from
power.
last night, talking with Blue and Dan, you know what I'm saying? Like there was there was a certain point in the conversation we had that was not broadcasted. And Blue was like, damn, Leo, this is the conversation we should be broadcasting live, not the argument. And I was like, and I said, that's part of my frustration is because I would like to not have to go through 30, 40 minutes of trolling before
Right,
we can
right,
actually talk about, like doing a proper before we get to doing a proper triage of our teams,
right,
whether we
right.
agree with it or not, you know what I'm saying? And I was saying, for me, my frustration was I had to go through all this stuff before I even got to talk about what's going on. I said, I've always maintained you know, like I had this terrible assumption, you know what I'm saying, that everybody from the fan bases that are part of the NFC East division, we all have seen each other's teams twice a year for however many years. You see what I'm saying? So I don't pretend like I don't know who Dak Prescott is, and that we have been on the wrong side of his work against us. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Saquon. You know, when Saquon was playing for the Giants, he ran all over us like he ran all over y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't know who the hell he is. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like we just don't pretend. And so to say, you know, after 5 years of evaluating this one particular player, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who he is by now? Like how much you know, like what are we doing here? Like I know who he is. Y'all should know who he is. You see him twice.
Yeah.
So it's and so I said, you know, I just like to be able to get straight to, you know, talking football and how we arrived. And I brought up Fells because I was like, yo, Fells made such a poignant point when he was saying he was trying to explain some things to some people, particularly I think they were Cowboy fans, and he was trying to say, hey, we arrived here over some years. This was built. This was a multi-year rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't some quick fix type of point of view we're coming from. You know what I'm saying? But we never.
Leo, they say this in the chat is
Right.
Say that again.
I hear it too. It sounds like an echo.
Echo.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. I don't hear anything. I do now. I hear it in somebody. It's Fells. Hey, Fells. Mic check. Nope, it's not Fells. It's not Theo.
Oh no, I'm mute.
Mic check.
I'm mute mine.
Okay. Mic check. It's Warren.
Okay.
It's Warren. Okay, yeah.
So you're talking about the rebuild.
Yeah. Hey, Low Eagle. Hey, Low Eagle. I told you to shoot me an email. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But I really appreciate how Warren ran the conversation tonight because you know, the trolling is easy, right? But sometimes it gets boring.
Exactly.
But I like how Warren made it a point to talk about our shared issues. Like yo, what do you think y'all need in the draft? What do you think Javonte getting signed? You know,
what does that mean?
Because that stuff. Yeah, like I'd rather those conversations. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Because
you know what I'm saying?
Us like Warren asked me before. He was like, you know, Warren asked me. He said, name your 5 core group of guys on the defense.
I heard that.
Yeah. So my question for you is, who do you think are Dallas's 5 core group of guys on defense?
I knew you was gonna do that, you bastard.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Yeah.
I knew you was gonna do that.
So give me your 5.
That's a good one because we don't know.
Leo, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Educate me. Educate us.
All right. I'm gonna answer the question. I ain't gonna dive. All right. So our core number 1 is Quentin Williams. Number 2, Kenny Clark. Number 3, I would say Osa.
Odigizua,
yep. Number 4, I would say Easy.
Oh, we wanted him. That's right.
Yeah. And number 5, I mean, you can split them between the corners, right? Bland or Rebel.
So you feel like y'all are going to re-sign them?
Well, all of them are signed already, except all of them are signed already.
Bland is signed.
Yeah, they're all coming back, unless you trade them or release them.
Okay, so those are your 5. No matter what happens on the Dallas defense, like y'all are
Those
keeping
are the
them.
5. In my opinion, those are the 5 untouchables. Everybody else could go.
Oh,
So linebacker is what y'all need right now. So that's
Clean house,
y'all need. Yeah,
which we've already started, right? We got rid of Logan. We started that process.
yeah.
So we clean the house in the linebacker core. Secondary core, I feel like we're gonna clean house in the safety position,
hmm
but we're gonna keep our corners. So we got a lot of work to do, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, no. I definitely get what you mean. My
Yeah.
so with linebackers, we talked about Dean. Is there anybody else that's the linebacker that y'all are looking at, or any talks that y'all are trying to get in?
Nah, it's weird because a lot of Cowboy fans love these like old dudes, man. Like if I hear Bobby Wagner's name one more time, or what's the other dude?
B-Wogs to the
Demario,
Cowboys.
yeah, Demario Davis, and what's the other dude that's like 36?
Calais
I'm like,
Campbell.
Calais Campbell.
no,
Yeah.
Khalil Mack. I'm like, come on, bro.
Dude, Khalil Mack. Come on, man.
We'll give you
Yeah,
small
like,
money.
yeah. So honestly, nobody in the free agency excites me at the linebacker position. I don't know how we're gonna swing this, man. We're gonna have to get creative.
So y'all might be going into the season without that line being a question mark.
Exactly.
So
So
defensively,
No, they could draft a linebacker
we
though.
could draft one. Yeah, we could
I
draft
just
one.
feel like
Yeah, they
with the
could draft a
linebacker
good one.
that deals with a lot of development though.
yes.
Yeah, it does,
Absolutely.
it does, it does.
Yeah,
But
but you
it's
got
probably better for them to draft their guy.
yeah.
He'll come up
Yo,
in the
Eagle, check
system.
your inbox. I sent it.
He'll come
Yeah,
up
Hey,
in the
Warren.
system
Okay,
already.
You're
Warren.
gonna
A
have
lot
a
of
lot of
people.
quality
System
linebackers,
Parker.
and they're gonna get retained. More
You,
than likely.
wait a minute. Who's that, Theo? You guys?
It's still an echo. Did
Yeah,
y'all hear that
we
too?
have
It's
some.
Warren.
You got the June 1st cuts too, so you never know what's gonna happen after June 1st.
Wait a minute. Theo.
It's still an
Theo.
echo.
Who are you talking about, Theo?
I'm just talking generally in free agency. There's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of linebackers
Oh,
coming up.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With free agency, there's a lot of linebackers in there.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
lot of quality ones at that. Like Anzalone, if we don't sign him, enters free agency. Which
Alex Anzalone.
yeah,
Okay.
Right. They got the bread and they got resources. They could grab them a linebacker if they really want to.
yeah.
So
A lot of people say it was the coaching last year that we can probably retain like some dudes like got his name, Hawaiian dudes that we got. K9, a couple other dudes. They're saying it was coaching, so maybe the new coach can develop them. I don't know.
Oh yeah, coach them up. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
and
know.
gotta make sure they fit the scheme too. Just
Yeah.
because
Exactly, it's a different scheme. Yeah,
if he's trying to follow a big fan scheme, you gotta have line.
that's
Right.
the core. Yeah,
Yeah, for that scheme to work. The Eagles have we've had our 2023 season. We didn't have linebackers. Like we were
Right.
getting, we had independent contractors.
So Warren, like I told Leo, Warren, week 4, we gonna all talk after week 4. And either y'all gonna be laughing at me, or I'm gonna be gloating.
So what do you feel like is the weakness on the Eagles' offensive side then?
Uh-oh. Ooh. See, Leo, you ain't never asked me this question.
What was the question?
What
heard
you
that
think
question?
the weakness on the offensive side for the Eagles?
As
That
a
question is
Cowboy,
fire.
what do you see?
Yeah.
From the outside, as an outsider,
Right.
Yeah, as an outsider. Yeah.
Correct.
and I'm going by last year, right?
Just
Yeah,
go by as a
correct.
whole
Go
because
by
we
what
ain't
you
really,
see.
we ain't really changed nobody. So
Yeah,
Okay.
go by what you see. Go by what you see.
I feel like I don't want.
No, go in, man. Go in. Don't
I already
hold
know
back.
the answer because he asked me that. He gave his answer in a question he asked me a few days ago.
oh, okay.
He asked me a question. He asked me this in a question and then put his answer. The answer to your question was in his question towards me. And I'll say this because he in part of his answer he was like, he said our offense is in disarray because we let Just Scotland go, and then he started talking about and I'm gonna let him give his answer because I don't want to give up his answer.
Yeah,
So
I
go
gotta
ahead, give your answer.
because I got a
So-
rebuttal for it, so I'm ready.
So Warren, I think y'all got to do one or the other. Y'all got to bring the old Jalen back, or y'all got to figure out is Jalen capable of reading the field.
So after 5 years as a starter, you still think you still question whether or not he can read the field. And the second part to that question is, when you say bring back the old Jalen, which Jalen? Like
What
which
year?
old
What
Jalen?
year?
What year? Because it's not been the
That
same.
first
You're saying 22. I know that's what he's trying to get at. 22.
was that 22.
With
That first,
first Super Bowl.
yeah,
Yeah, you're talking about that 22 year. That's when we got
22. Jalen was cold. Jalen
So
was cold.
so remember that was with Shane Steichen. So you
Yeah.
talking about Shane Steichen year back when we had the RPO. That RPO,
Yes, RPO.
it
Yes.
was working, but that RPO, the NFL caught on to it,
Yep.
and we
You think
started
so?
getting,
Right.
Yeah,
we
no, they
started
did.
getting legal man downfield.
Yeah.
We pulled it off a lot,
Yeah.
but we ended up getting 10 yards back from illegal man downfield.
Yeah.
So it was actually
Right.
working against it. I think the piece that I see, and maybe Leo, Fells, Theo, everybody watching, I feel like when we're successful, when we go to Super Bowls, I think we do a lot of analytics. We rely a lot more on our analytics.
Right.
I think going into this season, we're not going to use analytics as much because we do have this new OC, and with Sean B, the way that he moves, he don't trust analytics. That was the very first thing that I looked at when I saw that we got him. Is he an analytics guy? Because Jalen isn't an analytics person.
Mhm.
So I think those years that you're looking at was his analytics years when we were. That's why we kept tush pushing so much, bro. Like it was analytics. That's all that was. But you think the only weakness is just Jalen Hurts? That's what you're saying.
I think it's the biggest one. And then next year, I think it's going to be adjustment for your O line running this new scheme. But I don't know. I think Jordan will be fine. He's a freak, right? But some of y'all do.
Warren,
What's up?
mute. You're echoing again.
It's an echo. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, B Dog.
I actually agree with you with the O line though, B Dog.
Yeah, that's a question mark to me.
Go ahead and finish.
Straight
That.
up.
What you saying?
Yeah, finish.
I mean, I don't know because I don't want to be ignorant and say your O line can't run the zone because that's like saying, well, y'all can't run the 3-4. It's variations to the zone, just like it's variations to 3-4, right?
Mhm.
But usually on a zone offense, the O line is smaller and more like nimble, and like I always think about the Denver Broncos O line back in the day. They were like 6'2", 270. Y'all got the maulers, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that's going to translate. So to me, that's a question mark.
So
Not saying it's a weakness; it's just a question mark.
No. I'm right there with you because I was preaching the same thing that first loss to the Giants. It's the O line. The O line when Saquon Barkley ran all those yards, the O line was a part of that. They were a huge piece of that. So I'm looking to see how they healed up and if they gotten better than Cam Jurgens with his back injury, with his back surgery. Anybody knows anybody with back surgery moved different after that.
Well, we saw it. You can see how he looked, and it's like, oh man, this ain't looking good.
But that's what put him like the Pro Bowl though. That's what like he still got offered to the Pro Bowl. That's what made no sense.
Well,
So,
I just want. I just want to say, like, to be honest, I mean, we are fans of our teams and things of that nature, but we got to be honest. Like, we don't know what our team's going to be doing. I mean, Dallas, you got a new defensive coordinator. You don't know what scheme he gonna do. You don't even know what players you got on that team or what players y'all gonna bring on that team gonna be able to gel with that team or what he want to do. The same thing with us, with the running scheme and things like that, and we don't know who gonna leave, who gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got different offensive coordinators and stuff like that. I mean, as fans, we sit here and talk everything like that, so we can speculate whatever we want to speculate. But at the end of the day, you don't know what meal gonna get served up because we don't know what the chef got cooked.
And that's why, and Low Eagle, that's why I was saying, I don't want to say, I'll like bring this free agent back or go pick up this person or that person, because we do not know what this offense is going to look like. We've never seen a Sean Mannion offense. We have a brand new offensive line coach. So I can't say go get Mekhi Becton, because in this particular scheme, Mekhi Becton might be a square peg and the scheme is a round hole. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've consistently said to Cowboy fans, like, listen, we're limited in what we can tell you about Christian Parker, only because we didn't have him calling plays on defense. He didn't run the defensive line. He didn't make any play calls for the linebackers. He was our secondary. Now, we can tell you from the way he coaches the secondary and the way he has these guys believing and the way he's able to develop players, you can tell he's definitely going to be a good head coach. But we can't tell you anything beyond that. You know what I'm saying? And neither can y'all until you actually have a year under your belt with him. Y'all got to see it. Like, nobody knows what a Christian Parker defense looked like. Just like nobody knows what a Sean Mannion, offense is going to look like. But
look. It's like look. Hey, Leo, it's like bagging a bad female, right? And this female, she bad as hell. But down the line, you found out she a lunatic. She looked pretty and sounded good, but you found out, it's not going to work. But then you might get an average or a decent type looking chick, and you go, yeah, this might work. So it depends on exactly how things gel together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's like.
And by the way, B Doug, I just want to say B Doug was good. I told you I run back into you, brother.
What up, bro?
I will
What's good with you?
It's like being in the military. Women in the military, they look one way in the uniform, and then they look something totally different out of uniform.
Big facts.
You never know what you're going to get until they out of uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we fans, right? So that's the fun of it. We got to speculate. I mean, it's not what we're going to do. Is just we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. So we got to speculate a little bit. That's what makes it fun. And we all been watching football long enough to know and trust the eye test. So I don't think it's going to take a full year. I think it's going to take that first quarter of the season. Both our teams going to know we made the right hire. Like, we all know ball, right? So after week 4, we all going to be able to say we made a big mistake or we got something cooking.
So I'm still not done with this whole Jalen Hurts thing.
I know you're not done.
What's going on with the Jalen Hurts thing, Warren? Let's talk about it. What up?
What's up?
I said, let's talk about the Jalen Hurts thing. What you talking about? What up?
Yeah. So you said that about Jalen Hurts. The biggest difference from that 2022 season was Jalen used his legs more. That's the biggest.
Yeah.
So
that's what I told Leo.
So you saying he just needs to run more? That's it?
Or
just making his ability to run just more of a threat.
Right, make it a threat. At least make people second guess. Like,
well, no, he said that Jalen can't read defenses.
What season was that? You talking about the 2022 season?
Huh?
That's the second.
You talking about the 2022 season?
Yeah, 2022.
I said, bring the old Jalen back.
Wasn't that the season that AJ Brown broke that record?
Yep.
No, that was 23.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 23 when Jalen Hurts gave up. He had the most passing yards in 2023. So that was actually when he took the most interceptions. So,
Leo, I didn't say he could. I didn't say he couldn't read defenses. I said show that you can read defenses.
So
That's
how
what
do
I
you
said.
show that you can read defenses?
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, I'm confused with that too. To be honest with you.
Okay, well, just go watch the go watch the San Fran game and go come talk. We
But
can
but
break
I'm
down some
saying,
film together.
but the only reason why I'm saying that, B-Dub, because we can do that with Dak Prescott too, and look at his.
We're not talking about that. You asked me about
And he's
Jalen.
not reading too. No, but
You're not
I'm
talking about that.
like, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Leo, like, come
You
on, bro.
ask me about Dak. I'll tell you about that.
I ain't gonna front. I really, I guess my disappointment is I thought it was going to be more than just one game sample size that this was coming from. It's disappointing to find out that you're telling me you question his ability to read defenses off of one game. Is that really what, like the San Fran game? Okay, I mean, all right, I guess. I don't know what that like. Okay, wow.
Is that what Is that what you going off of the front?
Yeah, he said the San Fran
He's
game.
saying it as a whole, because we doing this as a whole since 22 all the way to 25. And you saying it's just Jalen Hurts is the common denominator.
Be done. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still here. He just silent.
Yo, be done. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I was on mute.
Okay.
I was saying, no, that's not the only sample size, but if y'all want to run this back like early in the day when it's not 1 o'clock in the morning, we can sit down and break down some tape together.
Yo, I'd be down for that, just because I want to see
me too.
what you're seeing, because like at the end of the day, no quarterback is perfect.
Right.
I could wear my pajama pants.
Yeah, no quarterback.
And guess what? If you ask me about Dak, I'm gonna say this. I'm happy. We can break down some tape about Dak too. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
Well, I really would like to know. No, I'm serious. I'm with you. I'm with you, Warren. Like when you tell us when you say he's not he can't read defenses or
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, he said that's the area, the weakest area on the offensive side for the Eagles is the quarterback position, and he said potentially down the line, like potentially the O-line. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I said,
Yeah.
bring. And you said, what are the two things that Jalen? I said, bring back the old Jalen. And number two, I said, show that you can read defenses. I didn't say you couldn't read defenses.
And I think that's what's throwing me off, the way the show that you
the show he can't read defenses.
That's the knock. That's the knock.
Game.
That's the knock. That's the scouting report on Jalen Hurts. Y'all do know that, right?
Okay. What
I got a question.
Wait,
on the scouting report.
Wait, hold on.
I agree with him with the offensive line.
So the San Francisco game is a game that you're saying is one of the examples where he shows that he can't read a defense.
I shouldn't have mentioned that game because you're gonna stay on that.
I mean, all right, is there another game that you can pick up where he
Leo, I just said another night when it's not 1 in the morning, we can break down some tape. But I'm not gonna lie and start naming games that I haven't done research.
So you're just going to the scouting report?
No, like tell me what night y'all want to do this. I'll do some homework and I'll bring you the specific games that I'm referring to, the specific play I'm referring to. I'm not gonna do that off the cuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll say,
yeah, I'm cool with that.
all right, I'll say this. Like, this is where I'm at with it, right? So I think that Dak Prescott is not a big game quarterback.
That's fair. I respect that opinion.
Now, the samples that I'm using is the first round games that he's played in and lost. in the playoffs.
Okay.
You know,
You preaching to the choir, brother.
yeah. So I can tell you, I can point to the Green Bay game. I can point to the San Francisco game. Both San Francisco games. You know what I'm saying? I can point to, so I can give you more than one sample size where I can say the bigger the game, the more he's going to shrink. You see what I'm saying? Because he's shown us that over the 10 years that he's been a starter.
What does that have to do with Jalen Hurts?
You've had Jalen Hurts. You've watched Jalen Hurts as a starter for half the period of time that Dak has been a starter. And the only sample size that comes to mind is this past San Francisco game.
How many, Leo? I'm giving you the most recent game. I just said I don't have the games, specific games that I'm referring to. Like, you want me to just cap and start naming games?
I'll
Like,
give you this.
I'm sleepy, bro.
I'll give you this too,
No.
B Dump. You're not an Eagles fan, so you're probably not gonna
Right?
watch.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. I'm
But
sleepy.
I'll give you, and I know my question was the weakest area on the offensive side, but I can give you
Leo, it's flattering that you think I know football that much, but I don't, bro. And I'm sleepy.
Yeah, but we're your division rival.
I've been drinking. I got a foot rub. I'm sleepy, man.
Got you.
Plus, his first response was actually acceptable, though.
Got to get some cheeks.
For real. I know that's the fuck right. I ain't never mad at that part.
But
He's
yeah,
talking about some Jalen.
Damn sure ain't mad at that part.
You feel me, fellas?
Hell yeah, I do.
My God.
Yeah, hell yeah.
but yeah,
But for real, Warren.
We do some films. Yeah.
Hey, Warren, for real.
Yeah.
Before I jet, let me say this for real. Like, no cap, I'm dead serious. Thank you, man. You I like how you run your format. I hope your channel grows. I respect your fandom because you're reasonable. I like your temperament. I respect that. Leo, you like the godfather of this, man. You creating something special. And I feel like if we was kicking it in real life, it would be a wonderful night, bro. Because you know when I'm trolling you, I don't even have to have my camera on. We looking at each other smiling.
But
that's some synergy when I don't even have to have my camera on, and you looking at me like,
B-Dog, you can get my number from Leo. Get my
fellas, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, fellas. I'm doing my round the horn real quick.
Okay.
So salute, Leo. Hey, Leo, let me know when you go live early, man. You and Lloyd killing me with these late nights, bro.
No, you know what, man? I'm actually gonna go live a lot earlier tomorrow, like maybe late tomorrow afternoon or something.
Bro, Lloyd started live at 10 o'clock last night. I can't be doing that.
No. 9 o'clock is the latest that I'm going to start a live, like a call in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, the thing is that we're expecting a snowstorm tomorrow, and so so we'll be like cats like me and Fells. I'm not sure where Low Eagle is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we're going.
I'm in Jersey.
So Low Eagle,
you
in
going to be
Jersey?
hit with that 12 to 18.
Yeah. I'm in Jersey.
did you get the thing? Yo, B Dunk, my shit said blizzard conditions.
Are you serious?
12 to 18. Yeah, 12 to 18 inches.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Leo, it already passed through me. Mine was rain. I got rain.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Theo, what's your degrees? What's your degrees over there?
We're at 30.
Oh, that's good for y'all. That's good for y'all.
It passed. It already passed there. Hey Fells, Reggie's in Kansas City. And
really?
yeah, and he said
Oh, they
that
got bombed too.
no, it missed them.
Oh, it did?
Yup, it missed them.
Oh man, they was
So
lucky. That storm big as hell.
yeah, so we're expecting to get hammered.
Yeah, we are going to get
B
hammered
Dunk, they
again,
done already
Leo.
canceled. They already said church is going to be virtual tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
school and everything closed.
Yup, they're already making the calls, and it's supposed to be
Y'all
tomorrow.
boys be safe, man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Yes,
tomorrow
sir. Yes,
and
sir.
Monday.
Right,
But
right.
Leo,
It
you-
is
Leo-
Monday.
The only good thing about that, though, is after that you get a little bit of the heat wave because we're getting one literally today and tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh,
It's supposed
okay.
to be
Hey,
55 tomorrow.
Hey Leo, you got my
cool.
joint. So if you just put the bat signal in the sky if you need me.
I got you. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a email, and I'm gonna have the link in there for you. Okay.
We need to.
All right.
No, actually, you're a
Leo, you
channel
can
member,
send
right?
them my phone number too.
Wait a minute,
Hey,
hold on.
fellas.
You're a
You
channel
can send
member,
them my
right?
number. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a member.
Yeah, he a
Oh,
member.
it'll be in the community tab tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, you can
Got you,
send them my number.
All right, no
Hey,
doubt. I
fellas.
got you, fellas.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
we need
brother?
to set something up with Cowboys and Eagles when this free agency.
Hey, fellas.
What's up, my brother?
Fellas. All love, man. No, like
Oh
no
yeah,
cap.
all
All love.
love. Definitely.
Hey, you know what?
What's up?
Ask Leo. It's something about me. If I can get into it with somebody, and then we come back and it's still love, that's when I know we're real. Like,
Oh yeah,
personally,
yeah.
it's all.
It's all good. But with me, big dog, it's all good. I wouldn't
Yeah.
tell you your money ain't no good. I wouldn't tell you your money ain't no good here if it wasn't all good.
And I
Your money ain't
and I
no good
appreciate
here. When you
you
come,
sharing.
let me know.
Nah,
You good?
Nah, I appreciate you sharing
that's
that.
big.
I appreciate you sharing
Yeah.
that.
That's
You
big
definitely
facts.
good.
I don't like big dunk. I don't like big dunk.
See?
Hey, we ain't doing this.
Hey, guess what?
That's my backup
I was
plan,
saving
man.
Hey Lord, I was saving the best for
Low
last.
ego ain't shit.
I was saving the best for last. I was just about to give Lloyd some love too. Ain't that crazy? See how it works?
Nah, you know it's all love, bro. You know it's
I was
all
just
love,
about
bro.
to give him some love. Before I jet it, I said I'm gonna save him for last. See how y'all do me?
No.
Nah, it's all love, bro. You know what it is, man. It's all love,
That's
man.
crazy. Hey, fellas.
What's up, my brother?
I appreciate you. Seriously, I appreciate you for sharing that too. Because health is wealth, my brother.
Oh yeah. That's why I said I appreciate you, salute you, B dog, and definitely no cap. You could get my number from Leo.
Yeah, and when
next
I'm
time
up
y'all
there,
talk.
I'll be up
You
there in
can
May.
get my email from Leo as well.
Love, bro, love,
Yeah,
loyal.
yes sir. And your
Where
money
my
no
guy?
good here, my brother. Your money no good here. I got you.
All right, low, best for last. Salute, low.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man.
You my guy.
Okay.
You like a silent assassin. I gotta watch you.
Oh
You like
shit!
a silent assassin.
Ain't shit silent about low. Low
Theo,
gonna
salute,
let you
man. Be
know.
safe. Theo, salute to you too, man.
All right, bro.
All right, Warren. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go get some. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you too.
Sure.
All right, brother. Peace, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, big dog, real shit. Hit him up. Get my info from Leo. You more than welcome, my brother. No cat, no bullshit, no. What Leo call us? Shiesty shit. No shiesty shit either. It's straight up 100. Your money no good, my brother. I know we'll enjoy each other. I know we'll enjoy time out, man. I
And
know we'll
Logan
have fun.
Motorsport said, I want to apologize because B Dunk never told Lloyd to block me. I was in the head in the moment. Sorry, B Dunk and Leo, my apologies. No problem. Simpson said, I've been tracking the storm for New Jersey. It's supposed to be a state of emergency tomorrow. They talking about 12 to 18 inches of snow, blizzard.
Yeah, Tiff right. That's the news I got.
That's crazy. I don't even want to tell y'all the temperature here. Shit.
No, we don't need.
No,
Thank
you'll
you,
be
Paul.
you'll be
No.
upsetting us,
Yeah,
Warren.
yeah, like more no.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
dare you have something above
Right,
Being
right
at 70
there.
degrees
Right.
or
How
some shit.
dare you?
Right.
You know?
Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Tell them, Theo, want to hear that shit.
Hey, I'm
I've
like,
had 6 fucking consecutive weeks.
Fuck it.
y'all-
What is it,
28
Warren? What is
y'all,
it,
y'all were
Warren?
talking about it. I'm looking outside the
No,
window.
what is it? What
like,
is it?
huh.
No,
No.
what is it, Warren? What is it?
It's a windy 40.
It's a windy 40. Okay,
Get the
okay,
fuck out of here.
okay.
A windy 40.
You with
I
your
ain't mad at it,
ass
man.
weather.
It is what it is, man.
A Theo.
We got our snowstorm though. We got
A
our
Theo Fells,
Right,
Blue
right.
Eagle. We
What's up?
got that thing called the Hawk that's out right
Yeah, that joint coming.
see.
You know
We
what I'm
don't
saying?
have that out here. When it's a snowstorm, they don't. The city don't have it locked down like that, so it's shut down.
Oh no.
They don't.
Oh,
They
really?
don't have no trucks coming plowing. They don't
Oh,
do any of
okay.
that. Like it's literally shut down. You gotta wait for the sun to come out before you do
Now,
anything.
Leo, are you
Oh, okay,
do you
okay.
use sand or salt?
Say that again.
Do you
You
use
said sand or salt?
Do we use sand or salt?
Yeah.
Say that again, Theo.
He asked,
Yeah.
do you use sand or salt? Do I
Yeah.
use sand or salt?
Oh,
You know what I'm
we use salt and we use kitty litter.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
use the icy melt. You know what I'm saying? And we use sand.
Okay. Y'all
Yeah,
use sand
so-
over there, Leo?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, Fells.
My wife says- my wife is conscious about the environment. That's the thing.
Right.
It's an
I
environmental
ain't mad
thing.
at it. Listen, it's always shout out to the wives, man.
And Tiffany Simpson said our snow just started melting from 2 weeks ago. Tiffany, I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
I was
our
like, yo,
George did too.
we just got rid of these big ass
Yes, we
snowballs.
did.
Yeah, I have both. I have sand and
What you
salt.
say? What you say, Theo? You do what? Sand and salt?
Yeah, both.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, y'all be getting it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
the
be
thing
getting
is,
hit.
Fells, sand has a lot more grip on your tires.
Okay. I heard that, Theo, but I never used the sand.
Yeah, you do sand and salt because the salt will melt the ice, and then the sand will just lock it in there and it'll keep grip of your tire.
Oh, cool. All right. I might go get some sand.
Well, hey fellas, we get into that 3 hour and 40-minute mark.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
It was definitely an eventful show today. Definitely eventful.
Yes, and I wanna apologize one more time to you, brother Warren. I know how you run your shit, man. You run a tight shit, and I ain't want to bring that drama into your channel. I don't want to bring that drama to nobody's channel, actually.
Hey, at the end of the day, you good, bro. Because I look at it like this: you just defending for what you know. That's it.
And that's why I love him.
Like
That's why I love him.
You defending. You saw something. You spoke on it. Like you said, you're a protector, bro. We all got somebody like that.
Yeah.
We all got somebody like that.
Yeah, I've been doing that for 5 decades, man.
Yeah, we all
It's
got.
hard. That's a habit that's hard to break. But I do have to listen to Drew, and I have to listen to B when they said your health is more important than the rest of the shit.
And you know what? And you want to know what too, Fells? Is that tells you what type of show we got. We got a show where they ain't just gonna let you just keep
right,
going.
man.
You got people
that
that
show you the
actually care.
love, man.
There's people that actually care, and they like, yo, we know you. We know that it ain't you right now, and that's what you need to do. So just think about that's the type of community you in. So
and that's why I love my family, man. That's why I love my family so much. Because they're going to tell me when I'm right. They're going to tell me when I'm wrong, brother.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Hey, if we didn't care, we would just,
real men can take that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, fellas, you say you gonna go live tomorrow, Leo?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live tomorrow.
Hey, we need to set something up. Free agency is March 11th, I think.
Right, March 11th.
We gonna set something up, and I'm gonna have all the guys on too. So we
Oh, cool.
talk about it. Yeah.
Everybody
That's
else
good.
will get to meet the other fellas, man. They some cool guys, man. They'll finally get a chance to meet them guys.
Yeah. So we gonna have that set up. But
You
yeah,
gotta have a joint, another joint collab with them. I'm also, you know what? I'm also gonna end up doing something with Laura Brooks at some point too before the draft. Around the draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I talked to him about you too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
yeah,
you know,
we can definitely.
I'm a Libra. Tiff, I'm a Libra. October 22nd is my birthday.
That makes sense now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. March 9th is legal tampering. Yep. All right, y'all.
All right, fellas. Hey, appreciate
Hey,
everybody.
good night to everybody.
Appreciate you, Low
Everybody
Eagle.
stay
Appreciate
safe.
you, Theo. Like, hey, we're gonna have to do this again, fellas.
Oh yeah,
You already know.
no
One
doubt.
love. Go Birds all day.
Yes, sir.
Go Birds.
We've been done that here. We've done that there. I want to do special.
You gonna get all those things wrong about me, but one thing you can get right. I'm a fucking champion.
I watch film throughout the whole week. These guys can't fix.
So I just keep my focus singularly on the collective.